Me when I'm in late competition. Shut up. Am I audible? I'm quiet. I am quiet. Why am I so quiet? How am I now? How am I now? How am I now? I turned my gain up. Weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, hi guys. Sorry that I'm late. I had an appointment pushed back a little bit, so I ended up having to do that and then eat lunch. And then right as I was about to go live, I was reminded of a beautiful clip that I needed to go look back on. I was playing Peak with my friends last night, and I got some I gotta share the story with you guys. I'll share it in a bit. I had such a good fucking time. I recorded the end of it, and it was Kino, man. Anyway, starting a stream mere minutes before I have to leave for an exam. How could you? It's okay. We'll probably still be here when you get back. You could tell us how the exam went. Trying to figure out find the box map so I can run it. Find the box is an interesting one. Best of luck with that. I think all you really need are like the pickaxes, and other than that, like maybe the crampons. Anyway, gamers, welcome back to the Lobotomy. It has been a minute, quite a minute, since we've had the chance to do the Lobotomy. I have been missing it for quite a while now. Last time, thankfully, we ended off in a good spot to take a bit of a break because we had the Chesed Suppression, which is pretty fucking awesome. So let me click continue. Let's get into it. Hi, Ufi. How you doing? I dislike DVD a lot. Dude, I get to spend the next 3 days streaming Dead by Daylight. I'm so excited. What's your plan, BlackRock? I sure can't wait. Anyway. So, this is my Lobotomy Corporation. Last we left off, we were doing the suppression of Gebura. And now we are... What the hell are these guys? I don't remember. Now we are post-Gebura. Now, there's 2 things we can do here, right? Because, reminder that our first reset is going to come on day 45. We only have 5 days left. Before we have to reset. So we can do one of 2 things. We could start today with a core suppression. For those who don't know, core suppressions are very hard and evil and fucked up. And we only get 2 shots because we haven't used any of our day resets across either Gebura or Tiferet. So that might be the play, but I don't really know. Just because it's been a minute. Normally, I have a little bit more time to think on this one. Do we... Hang on. Whoa, hang on. Sorry, I'm, like, still in starting stream mode. You know, where I, like, yap about everything. I just say a bunch of words and shit. Fuck. I mean... Well, hang on. So, one big thing to note is that now that we finished the Chesed Suppression, we are able to get... And I'm sorry, I know there's people here who don't understand Lobotomy Corp the best, so please, for the love of God, bear with me while I try to explain everything that's happening. Because I have to talk about it from a lens of somebody who knows what's going on. So, first things first, we can double all of our Aleph gear, which is really nice. And will really help with the Chesed Suppression. 2 MOSBs, 2 armies in black, 2 nothing theirs, 2 censored, 2 blue stars. Like, holy shit, we are swimming in loot right now. This is good. This is really good. But Chesed Suppression is still pretty bad. There's certain abnormalities, for instance, censored, which is really gonna suck to deal with. And a couple other things here and there that I'm worried about. Thankfully, we got a lot of PE boxes saved up, so we can buy a lot of shit. which is very good. Very good. I'm very happy about that. Let me throw up the... I can actually see what you guys are saying for a sec. Then let me peep around. I'm just going to grab as much as I can. We'll grab a second Aleph from you. Grab all of this. Grab all of that. And... I don't know. Normally, the Chesed Suppression isn't that bad. Let me actually see if I have any notes on this. And I'm ! Lob blocking in the chat so I can immediately get to the document. Hang on. Do I have any Chesed Suppression notes? Choices for records / extraction team really matter here since they'll be the only ones melting down. Avoiding Alephs is a near must for Chesed. But thankfully down here we don't have any Alephs, okay, which is a good thing. That's a really good thing. Here, let me actually bring it up for you guys so you can read it with me. Considering how RNG based it can be, make decisions based on abnormalities at the time. Chesed reward isn't good enough to risk killing a whole department. Alternatively, if you want to gamble, do Chesed day 45, but that's still risky and you lose a ton of ego gear since the rule hasn't actually been decided in full. Okay, so I was still working a little bit. I was working a little bit through that. So, honestly, I think considering there shouldn't be any meltdowns on our Alephs, I don't think Cheesehead's department melts down, and I don't think any of these guys will. This day realistically shouldn't be that bad, right? The worst of it is we have pale damage, which that is scary. But we have pale damage and a few other things here and there. What's the pale damage resist on just... I think it's only 0.5. Guess back up. Oh, dude, I'm fucking... I don't know. Evil and bad. I mean, okay, first things first, let me go to my ego list. Okay, and let's balance a little. So Central Command Team specifically... I want to take a look at, specifically the employees themselves. So we're going to have to do a little bit of rebalancing. Most, not all, most of these employees are pretty solid, right? Yeah. So, like, partly cloudy right here. He could be better, but he's not bad. So let me... honestly... He's gonna get, like, Gold Rush. You know what? No, he's gonna get Crimson Scar. And then I'm gonna give him... Sword with Sharpen, or Sharpen with Tears. Then for you, Oliver, I'm gonna give you Gold Rush. And... oh, right, now's where I start swapping out weapons. So Gold Rush armor, I'm going to keep with a WoW weapon. Honestly, I'm going to give that Sword Sharpen with Tears. Partly Cloudy can actually take Crimson Scar. Okay. And now, if I go down here, you're actually doing just fine. I'm good with you. Hey, the Blue Star armor isn't the thing to be scared about, Forza. You should be scared of this one. The one made of human flesh. What are your stats? Could be better. These guys really don't need ridiculous Aleph level. This department, most importantly, I'm going to have black damage ready for the Great to Evil. So, if I go Wild Gear that's good against black damage, we'll take a green stem. And then... from here, let me go down. Let me check out Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon isn't the best. He's not that cracked. Actually, Sissu's the only one around here who's really good. So, we're going to give Sissu Smile, I think. Well, you're in the record team, right? So you need to resist red damage and whatever that is. Let's do Sisu for red damage. Put you on mimicry. And then for your weapon, I'd say a mimicry. Each time an attack target dies, Fortitude and Justice will raise by 3. I never noticed that. Damn, so it actually has, like, those gimmicks, huh? Take censored for the lifesteal, honestly. Okay. Then, let me keep looking around. You're honestly fine with what you have. Kind of. You're okay. And you're okay with what you have. Honestly, I don't really feel the need to do much here. The problem is I don't have a lot of employees who are overly qualified for my Aleph gear. Casey's actually pretty solid. Casey's a pretty solid Aleph pick. Casey pink, I'd say. And then what? Maybe Gold Rush? Or maybe Justicia. Pink's actually a really good piece of gear. No, I'm going to give Casey Sound of a Star and then Justicia. I think Sound of a Star is a good one to have Justicia with. And then if I go up here, John Lobotomy right here. Oh, Dexter right here is actually pretty solid. A fire-looking button. I don't think we can fire any of our employees. That'd be really nice for the purposes of the law block, but... I'll give you Smile and Mimicry. Yeah. Let me... Okay. You're not quite there yet. Fire our chat's doctor. I need to clarify, Brains is not our chat's doctor. He's kind of just like... He's like Dr. House, you know? He's like, we need to give the patient mouse bites to live. Like, House, the mouse bites will kill the patient. More mouse bites. Okay. John Jean. Yeah, John Jeans. Nefarious Arbitrator. What a title. Let's do... Your Central Command team. Lots of white damage. Lots of white damage. Actually, you might be red damage. No, you're white damage. Lots of red damage. Or white damage. God damn it. So Feint Aroma on you. Okay, you're kind of dripped out now. And then we'll take a spore on you. Okay. I'm really being picky about who gets what here. Like, really being picky. You know, I'd love for some of you to just have that justice level that you need. But if I want to pay for that, it's 12 lob, and that's a lot of lob. I mean, okay. Honestly, John, you're fine enough to the point where I could give you, like, Smile and Pink. Okay? And then let's get an Asaya employee. Preferably someone who's in a dangerous location. Here. Let's get them an Aleph. Holy fuck, you're cracked. What? Take Justicia. You're gonna take Justicia. And you're gonna take... Sound of a Star. Why not? And now we do have a little bit of a weapon abundance compared to gear. Looks like a lot of these guys are cracked. Like, holy shit, look at you. Why aren't you wearing Aleph gear? It's fine. I'll give you Sword Sharpen with Tears. And then I'll give you Gold Rush. And then we can have a Sniper who has a less suitable piece of armor, right? I think Femboy Aim Trainer having the gun is pretty, like, on brand. And I think I'm just going to give you Ecstasy. That's fine. Now the final thing I want to do is go back to people who don't really have, like, the best gear in the world and start giving them better gear. Like, you could take that. Info team, you could take that. You could take that. Maxwell can take Spore. You can take Spore. And that's fine enough. I'd say it's going to take us a minute to get used to, and it really sucks that we're going to have to get used to it on the Chesed Suppression. Alyssa, I think you're gonna stay right there. Somebody who resists black damage or red damage a lot. I want over here. Nobody has a exact. You endure it ever so slightly. I'll send you over. I mean, all right, I guess I'm doing the Chesed Suppression. It is distortion time. Anniversary stream? For what? A minute with ads? I'll wait till ads are over. That's fine. But I think we're just going to go into it. Anyway, chat, how are you guys? I'll talk about some stuff after the Chesed Suppression. But honestly, I had to get just straight into locking in on this. Good. Fuck yeah, dude. Good to hear. We're all doing great. Go to your game. Nice. Feels so weird to me. Like Python to me was always like very basic coding. I guess not. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the day ever. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, ad break is over. Let's run a Gamba, honestly. Let's say beat Chesed Suppression with less than 3 deaths. Outcomes being Shirley and nah. Get a little bit of this and move on. All right. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. All right. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know if anyone's actually going to gamble, but an immediate 10 on down. Never mind. Found out you can grab the crampons through the ice. Oh, really? That's kind of good to know. All right, we have 10 on not believe. I'm just going to hit it. Let's do this. What do we start with? Red damage. Okay. All right. Oh, your funeral. Okay, I don't really mind you that much. I couldn't remember what HE that was. All right. All right. That's actually scary to think about because we kind of just have to go for it. Let's ball, I suppose. Merry bitrate miss to everybody, by the way. Okay. So, if red damage is the only amplified one at the moment, we should be able to work out some stuff early on. Night of Despair being Night of Despair means I'm going to want somebody to take her buff and be like our combat unit. Okay? And I'm thinking for that purpose, it's going to be Casey. Casey boasts a good range of defense and a good range of attack. So, let's do this. Okay. Oh, we actually got some good gambling. Hell yeah. But I'd say locked in on this one. All right. Get some pale damage value while we can. We have the time. Atlas will take care of that. Get Aleph work done early. We have to make the Quiploff quota. And if we don't make that, we're fucked. So avoid nothing there. We can work with Blue Star. We'll have to send somebody over from command team. Blue Star Brains can go work on that. As for everything else, we'll have to see. Holy shit. Max the Bacon here with 27 months.
How have I known this freak for 27 months?
I really like how distressed the TTS voice sounds. Like, how have I known this freak for this long? Dude, fuck yes. Thanks, Max. Hell yeah. Okay, ignore these guys down here for now. Funeral, you're Funeral of the Dead Butterflies. I'm gonna go work with you. I don't think you do anything. That is true, though. How have I known Max that long? You can always know how long it's been since Reseated dropped roughly by how long Max has been subscribed. Okay? Keep that in mind. All right. We have room to do black damage or black work here. which I'll have BlackRock go do. Casey has the Knight of Despair buff, which is really good, meaning that Knight of Despair is now on the table for someone we can work with. Censored is staying in hell, and we ignore him. And then if I want some more simple work orders, we can work with Snow Queen here. I'm gonna avoid people up on the upper layers for as long as I can. But obviously I'll need to start making some choices once we get far enough down the line. And then always be very careful when switching the Quipe Buff counter. We have to remember that. So honestly, I'm going to send these guys back to these two respective places. Anyway. Been hella busy this week. Me too, Max. I know, I just finally kind of started to get my shit laid out. And then recently, my friend Jorker messaged me and said, what did he say? Hang on, what did he say exactly? Jorker messaged me this morning, dude, sucks to be you at 1:09 p.m. And I go, huh? And he goes, you'll just have to wait and see. And lo and behold, at 1:09 p.m., Jorker gives me Factorio. I didn't need that kind of distraction. I don't need a factory game to distract me right now. What the fuck is wrong with him? He's fucked up and cruel. So I will probably be doing a stream on my first Factorio impressions, which is kind of hype, honestly. I don't think I'll make it into a series, but I think just my first ever time playing, I'll stream it for fun. Which will probably be on Sunday, if I had to guess. Anyway. Welcome in, Kaki. Welcome in. Sometimes I just say welcome in if I don't know how to pronounce the name. And then I'm like, no, I gotta give it my all. I gotta try my best. Me and Jorker need to play Factorio together. Is Factorio multiplayer? I'm really scared, man. I'm gonna let all my work results be done for now. And then a nice transition abno for phases would definitely be Onsen right here. So let the bitrate fall, let the bitrate crumble. And we go here and we bomb. Just let that happen. Okay. Onsen shouldn't be killing anybody. You know, just in case, we'll make sure it's somebody who has a good work success rate. What do we got? Okay, black damage now. Honestly, I fuck with that. Okay, we can work with this pretty well. We'll send Brains back over to work with Blue Star. Now we can work with our Reds. Oh, I didn't work with MOSB at all. Damn it. That's fine. John Eclipse can go over and work with nothing there. Army in Black still has the ability to be worked with, which is really nice. Knight of Despair is still good to go. Same with Judgment Bird, which you'd love to see. Nothing worse than having Censored melt down on Black Boost. Thankfully, I don't think Censored can melt down here. Oh, speaking of melting down, thanks for reminding me. Forgot about that part. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. Oh, I should commit clerk genocide. What the fuck am I doing? Right. Because the more clerks that are dead, the less chances that we have during ordeals for shit to break out. Purple Dawn is good because the odds of us getting black again are pretty bad. And the odds of it killing a bunch of employees are pretty low. Okay, do that. Do that. Oh, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Gotcha. No! Oh, they dodged. Bastard. That's fine. I should have just paused. I don't know why I didn't. Ooh, hello. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I have to unpause the game to get our second warning back. Because that's how Lobotomy Corp works. Okay, let me... Pew! Just thin the numbers. Cull the herd, you know? It doesn't need to be perfect right off the rip. Alright, moving on. We got a little bit of work done with a bunch of guys around. Which you'd love to see. Ooh, that is a not so friendly nothing there work. Yikers. That's fine. You deal black damage. I'm gonna avoid you. Dreaming Current. You're still chill. You're chill as fuck. John Jeans, go get your justice off, dude. You know, we got a little bit of time for training in the midst of everything, right? I think we can get a little bit of training done. John, other John. We have 2 Johns in this department. Go get that done. Go lock it. We could actually get some work done with you now. Which, sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen? And now, see, the problem is I'm so much more limited on what I can do. I can send somebody back into work with Red Riding Hood and Mercenary, which is pretty nice. Funeral of the Dead Butterflies also should still be okay. You are definitely more of an insight dude. And then let all of these guys work it out. I believe in them. And you're fine up there, right? Oh, I love you. You're great. Okay, no worries. Honestly, another blue star work because they're relatively harmless. This time with maybe John Eclipsical because the work success. No, it's fine. Actually, hang on. Maybe it's not fine. Nah, I'll send Blade. That's fine. All right, we're almost on the switch though, so make sure that we're keeping an eye on that. I can do one more work with somebody around here. So let's choose somebody with half decent PE box generation. Snow Queen fits that bill pretty good. Okay, let them get to work. And then we got to be ready for the ordeal. But that's fine. It's only a purple dawn. Though I should have somebody stationed over here in Chesed's department. I'll put Brains over there, who I think is currently working with that. Brains is going to chill in Chesed's department to be a blue star worker and to be somebody who can deal with ordeals that appear there. He's long range, so we shouldn't have that much trouble. What the fuck? Why? What? Oh, did they kill him? What? Huh? What happened here? Hello? Oh, don't you get mad if somebody's fortitude is too high? Right, funeral gets mad if someone's fortitude is too high. Forgot about that part. Yeah, we did have some clerk deaths from that, but not enough to make Army and Black's pipe off go down. As an emergency preventative measure, let's wind backwards clock, actually, before we do anything else. That would probably be a really good idea. Well, I mean, I guess I could just do this while we're at it. No, wait, let me make sure that, you know what, fuck it, I can just wind you. No big deal. Okay. Dude, 1626. No way. What a year. Okay. Now we are going to be sending somebody to go work with one synth. Okay. Now we get double. Double feature. Creature feature. Featuring the creatures. And we get a banger, by the way. Said having like one of the best meltdown themes. Also, okay, so you guys are gonna get that. We just gotta be smart about this. We gotta be intelligent. Okay. Oh shit, Brains never actually got over there. Okay, that's fine. That guy is right outside censored. Genuinely, actually, Sistu, go deal with that. Brains, I just want you to preventatively go over there. And then you two go right here. Okay. Aggressive cough over what? Over what? Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys deal with that. You guys deal with that. You guys deal with that. I'll just send the departments to go deal with these guys. Okay, and then everything should be good. And I can use this time to clear out a couple clerks as well. Dude, red and black damage is scary, though. But thankfully, these are ordeals that don't do that much damage. Nice. Okay. We should have this dealt with pretty snappily. Yeah, see, you don't do anything. Jesus Christ. Bye. Red and black is a devious combo, though. We have to make sure that nothing breaches during this time. Green Noon. Oh, fuck. Ugh. I just pray that we don't have red damage during that time, then. If we don't have red damage, I have faith that everybody should be able to deal with it relatively fine. Fuck, what Clyde Bluff counter do I have to get to for Chesed Suppression? 8? Is it 8? Can't fucking remember. Uh-oh. Okay. Also, the music's already over. Goddamn. Come back to me. Get back here. Okay, we're fine. Whew. Okay, clear as many clerks as we can. Goodbye. Bye. Then, okay, so we have all of these departments are clear. We still have quite a bit in the upper layers, but I'm not as concerned about them. Here, get rid of both of you guys. And then, come on, walk over each other. Walk over each other. Bam. Nice. Okay, we're good. Now, only white damage is really the only thing that we can work with, which is a little scary. Or pale damage with the one pale damage dude we have. Imagine having White Knight during the suppression, dude. That sounds awful. Okay, I'll do Insight with you, because you are white damage. Now, we do have a couple white damage Aleph that we can still keep a good relationship with. Right? You do white damage. Yes. Okay. Yip, factory boy. This is a factory for sure, Jorker. 100%. Aren't you the factory boy? Okay. My options are very limited. But they're still there, which is worth noting. Okay, work with what I got. I might have to start going up here a little bit. You'll do black damage. Not a lot, though. I'm going to avoid working with things if I can. Even if their damage types are fine. Or, like, even if they don't do enough. I'm all oiled up from working 10 hours at the oiled up factory. Is that what you do? Do you oil things up at the factory? Is that your entire profession? Fuck, dude. Like, I genuinely don't know what to work with right now. Like, I don't know. It's scary, the idea of working with anything that isn't, like, the, like, pale or white damage. But unfortunately, like, one of the only things that white damage is really going to do is Snow Queen. And unless I start working with guys up here, like, I mean, okay, let's just, like, as a baseline example, let's go work right here. And see, like, how scary it can, let's say, with, like, a lower level ab now. Okay, if you take damage, which you might not. Okay. You might just not take damage. Like 6 from a Teth, dude, with a 0.6 resistant. That's scary. Like, this guy's damage range is 1 to 3. Like, whoa. I think damage is, like, tripled or some shit. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but I genuinely can't. That's fine. We got this. I'm chilling. I'm okay. Keep barats. Honestly, just keep working with Army in black. Oh, did more people die? Well, what happened here? After Malady was suppressed, the life buff kind of raised. Wait, for real? Wait, I can raise that? I would need to force breach, which isn't good, because unfortunately I have Little Red Riding Hood and Mercenary. So, that's good to know. I could, like, red shoot that. But I really wouldn't want, especially with the red damage multiplier on right now, that would be hell on earth. Red Riding Hood and Mercenary is actually a machine if she gets out. I'd rather not an Alarine right now. I mean, I'm going to keep going Snow Queen. Genuinely. And just keep an eye out. I shouldn't have to worry about this guy so long as I keep my clerk population under control. Hi, Oipug, how you doing? Okay, we're almost at the end. Let me just once in this. Okay. Nice. And go through this. I'm anxious, dude. I'm anxious. If anything breaches here, we're like bone. Okay, good. I like that. That means that these guys really shouldn't pose any of a threat. if, like, at all. None of you are really weak to red damage, so I kind of have faith in you guys to deal with this. You guys, not quite as much. A little scary here, actually. So let's keep an eye on our upper layer soldiers. No red 3 times on noon is nice. Yeah, yeah. We got lucky. We gotta keep an eye out. I trust you guys to get that done. I just have to keep an eye on those upper layers, man. Forget about those. Nope, don't die. Fuck you. And nothing over here. Okay, you guys should be fine on these lower layers. Keep an eye out for any clerks that might be up here. One's already dead. Fuck. If army breaches, it's like over, dude. Like, it is over. Okay. I was gonna say, I figured there's someone in here, right? Get out. Okay. That's good. Get that. Be careful. Be very careful. Yes, we have armor. Watch out. No, fuck off. No, fuck off. Get out of there. Okay. So we have people going in various places. Sorry, green noon just really scares me, so I play like a bitch around it. Because, like, that little, like, can just kill your guys, like, in seconds if you're not careful. Oh, shit, there's 2 here. Okay, I didn't realize that they were up. Okay, 1 down. Nice, Brain's got that. A red shield for my soldiers here. Okay. Let me just take a peek around the health values of everybody. Okay, nobody's really that fucked right now. Good job, Femboy Aim Trainer. Okay, you're good. Keeping an eye out. Okay, good job. And then, how's everybody doing up? What the fuck? Holy red. God damn. I didn't know this was a red ordeal. Okay, then brains. I think that's the final one right there. Right? Yes, I think so. And brains got that. It's weak. Okay. It should be good. No, it's not good. What the fuck happened? Oh, right. The one on the green. Forgot about that guy. It looks like almost all clerks are dead. Where is he? Fuck off. Hey. Now all clerks are dead? No. You are still alive. Stupid dumb idiot. Okay, and then do that. And do that. And then do that. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Good. Good. And honestly, we're almost at energy quota, so life's even better. We can start working with weaker stuff. Working with all the Aleph early on gets us to that point. Okay, so now we can start working with reds and blacks, which is really nice. And then, okay, I mean, I'm still gonna pair them properly. We don't work with army in black. We don't work, do not work. That would be awful. And I mean, keep going. Game really sucks at looping these. Like, really sucks at looping. Hey, Riding Hood and Mercenary's good. I don't really feel like dealing. If I can avoid it, censored will not be touched the entire day. We only have a meltdown this time. I think we are gonna have to deal with the Dusk Ordeal, which is a little horrifying, actually. We could definitely work with Trading Current. We could work with you. Okay. And then, I mean, MOSB is workable. Yeah, do you need any work on these? You need work on both of those, actually. Okay. And, I mean, just kind of keep this up a little bit. I'll work with Funeral more later. I don't really need Solemn Lament right away. We still have Brains in there, right? Or no, he's en route to work with something. Oh, he's on route to work with MOSB. Work with Scorching Girl. You're good up there, which is what I like to see. Forsaken Murder I can work with. Nice. Go work with Forsaken Murderer. Spiderbud's finicky. I don't really feel like... Spiderbud's an insta-kill. But I think it's only if you do insight work and you have low prudence. So, go. This is fine. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, you're good over there. I'm gonna avoid working with Alice if I can. I think I'm gonna leave Red Riding Hood and Mercenary. Does your pipe loft go up if I request? No. Okay. No, there's no way to get that up, which sucks. I wish there was a better way to get, like, pipe loft counters up, even if there's not a direct condition, you know? Be really nice. The backwards clock's really the... If something bad happens, like an Army in Black breach or a, Red Riding Hood and Mercenary breach, I might just have to bite the bullet on the backwards clock. Whew. We're good. Hey, who the fuck are these guys? Wait, hello. Sorry, I see some plebeians walking around, acting like they own the place. Who the fuck are these guys? Okay. And now, let's send Blackrock back up there, and you back over there. And then we'll wait. We'll let them work. We have this going. Not the clerk. There's 2 remaining. I have my sight. 3 remaining. I have my sight set on them. They will perish. Let my employees rest in peace, won't you? No. Look, the only people who are dying are clerks, okay? I like how there's, like, the idea of, like, all these employees who die are brought back. Nuh-uh. No, they're not. They just die, dude. I'm like a... Okay. Okay. And now, this again. You are the, like, god of anything. I love you. You work so well for any core suppression. Lobotomy Corp without one sin would suck. Okay, but now we got... Great. Oh my fucking god, if Judgment Bird melts down and we have hail damage, what the fuck do I do about that? Knight of Despair needs somebody with a ridiculously high level of white resist. And the only one who's got that is Pink. And even then, your work success rate ain't that high, buddy. Oh, right, you like attachment work. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to go do that. Because I thought you liked insight work. Okay. For you, you don't like people with 4 or higher fortitude. But I'm gonna have to bite the bullet here, man. You're gonna go work there. Yes. Red Riding Hood. Work there. Genuinely, would it be a better idea to Red Riding Hood and deal with her now, as opposed to later? Like, I breach Funeral right now twice, then deal with Red Riding Hood and Mercenary. Just, like, have everybody ready to gank her. What Meltdown's just said? I genuinely don't remember. I think it's Meltdown 8. Alright, first thing we're gonna have to keep a little bit of an eye on. You guys are gonna be great. Best of pals, right? Okay. I like this theme. Cheeseheads, or Cheeseheads. Cheeseheads is like one of my favorite. Probably like one of the best, actually. Also, dude, you have like an 80% chance. Lock the fuck in. Come on. I really wish the way that it like worked is it like actually changed the resistance that I could see up there so that it made sense. So we're mainly going red damage here. is a little spooky scary. So let's send Atlas over to work with that dude. Let's keep working with Red Riding Hood and Mercenary. I'm still almost of that opinion where I just kind of force Red Riding Hood and Mercenary out with it. But genuinely, I feel like that could really backfire if I'm not careful. Okay, John Jeans is going to get to work. We can work with nothing there, which is pretty nice. And then... I think seeing a 6.0 resistance is coma-inducing. Yeah, but, like, it would get the message across clearly. I mean, this does too, but... Like, I'm pretty sure I instantly recognized what Chesed Suppression was the first time I saw it. I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna do a shit ton of damage to anybody with that. Go work with that. Honestly, at this point, like, yeah, just go fucking work with things. Even if they're not as good, like, we got all the target energy that we needed. We're fine. Work instinct with this, but not with Femboy Aim Trainer. Femboy Aim Trainer is too valuable of an independent anywhere. Femboy Aim Trainer dies, the facility crumbles. Okay. You're fine down there, which is E. More Judgment Bird work for funsies. Atlas dies, I die. How is that a neutral? You don't have a good work. I like to think that's just indicative of the abnormality. They can never be happy. A lifetime of pain. Okay. Everything's fine. Okay, send somebody down to work with Forsaken Murder again. Let everybody go home. Go home, everybody. Heal up. Prepare yourselves. Like, I genuinely don't know what happens here. If Judgment Bird melts down, which it will, and it's on pale damage, like, dude, there's no way out of that. Like, maybe there is. No! I don't even know. What makes you look into Factoria besides it being a really good game? Jorker gifted it to me today at 1:09 p.m. very ominously. So I was just interested in it for a while. You could backwards clock the meltdown. Genuine, that might be. I might have to do either that or it ends at Quite Bluff 6 and I just forget. The problem is, well, I probably have an employee all the way up here who I don't care too much about, right? Like, are there any employees who I don't care about? Someone down here. We got the fucking, we got, hang on, where are you? Not you. You have Maxwell. I don't care much about you, Maxwell. Maxwell, go down to backwards clock. Okay. Maxwell's gonna go down to backwards clock, and we're just gonna wait. Like the merc on the bird. The problem is, if the bird goes out, then, what is it? The merc is 1 away from breaching. And we're gonna have to work with this guy, probably, as well, and he will breach. I think backwards clock from Meltdown 6 is the best play. I might agree with you on that. Genuinely, Maxwell is fine for employee standards. So, honestly, I think the Maxwell sack just kind of works out here. Okay. Woo! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Like, genuinely, I don't even know who in this facility would work well. We have Atlas with a 0.5, but I think that's the highest. Like, I think everybody else is just fun. And so, let's say a 0.5 turns into a 1.5, right? With a 5 to 7 on average. Let's say, on average, this becomes like a 7 to 10. If it hits 10, 10 is what? 20% of your fucking health? Like, dude, nah. All it takes is 5 bad ticks for somebody to die from that. There's a 0.2 pale. Yeah, White Knight. that we don't have. Yeah, nobody around here is gonna have it. You're a point. I think the problem is if anything goes wrong from here on out, we're like quadruple, you know? Like we're quintuple. And everything else in this meltdown is technically fine. Might have been DeCapo. DeCapo would not have a point tail. You know what? I'm going to try that Merc strat. I'm going to try to send out Red Riding Hood. It probably won't work. Because I could let them breach and then just immediately backwards clock, right? Oh, your Club of Counters at 2. But you're fine. Okay, wait. Let me work this out. Let me work this out. Okay. Get out. Fuck, the only problem is you. You're gonna be walking out into that fucking bird that I hate. The moment that guy breaches Red Riding Hood, Merc's out. I gotta go. Nah. I just think it's worth it. I think it's just worth it. Sorry, Maxwell. Love you, pal. Bye. Yeah, let's just pray nobody dies to Red Riding Hood and Merc while we're out. Get back in, Merc. What? Did I mistime it? Oh, fuck. Wait, what? Oh my god, I did it too early. I did it while they were breaching. No, I think Judgment Bird's back. Merc will be rough, but I can work with Merc. Okay. Who are you going for? Fuck. I think Bird is gone. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, get out of there. Oh my god. Okay, you're the one who's targeted. Okay. You're gonna get up there. You're gonna go for the Merc. Okay. That's fine. You're both dead. Good to know. Any people who resist red damage. They can deal red damage, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Honestly, most of my Aleph here. I just need my Aleph to deal with this. Please, Femboy Aim Trainer if I can. I should get down there. Okay, deal with that. Deal with that. Wait, okay, wait. You're the, you're literally the one that I need to be worried about. Okay. Hold off. You're Blue Star. So honestly, you have the range that I need here. Okay. Watch yourself. Okay. Okay. About that. Get red shield on both of these guys. I don't know how I feel about 2 melees going in on that, though. Especially 2 melees that aren't that good. I think with this, though... Okay. Okay, you're fine. I believe in you. Hey, red shield. That's okay. Just take your shield. Take your shield. Phew, close. Really close. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Ow. Okay. The fact that Judgment Bird didn't stay breached was an atrocity. I really should have dealt with Red Riding Hood and Mercenary earlier. That was my mistake not doing so. White Knight and Batman dying. Which, yes, names. But that's honestly fine. They didn't have anything that crazy. Sword with Sharpened Tears. Give me that shit. Good. And then, Ecstasy and, the Apple were the ones that I needed otherwise. Which is okay. But from here now... Everybody go home. Everybody go the fuck home. Oof. You got it, Amy. How are you? That is 3 deaths, though. That's a lot. Just that taking more lives than Gabber is crazy to me. Okay, Richard Nixon. Atlas can go deal with that. Richard Nixon can hold off. And then Eston go work there. That was fucking scary, dude. That was really scary. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm a little on edge. This has been giving us a little bit of trouble, but we managed. Okay. So yeah, Fortitude level 4 or higher. Yep. Only work with people who deal white damage. You have enough employees to rush Meltdown 7. Probably, because I think we need to get to Meltdown 8. I think that's what we need. I think the question is, do we have enough abnormalities? A 20-hour national power outage yet. That is a lot of power out. How does that even happen? Yeah, we managed to work with Red Riding Hood and Mercenary. That's devastating to look at, man. Okay, honestly, just go there. Forsaken Murderer should in no universe deal enough damage to kill someone with 98 health. Probably. MOSB's mad. Oh my god, because they counted as deaths. That's why. Yikes. Okay. Did I find out a way to use all the meat in my fridge? Hell yeah. Meat, any percent speedrun. I made homemade chicken Alfredo last night, per the recommendation of one of my coworkers. And it's a learning process. It was good, but I need to tweak the recipe next time. I don't think I seasoned things enough. I think I was worried of over-seasoning that I ended up under-seasoning, which is nice, though, because that means whenever I make some of it, because I have some of it stored, I could just season it when I'm making it, so I can re-season it. You can always add more. You can't take it away. Pretty nice. That is like Baby. He is not like Baby. You are just factually incorrect on that statement. Jeans can work there. I should constantly taste test cooking. My big problem is when things are hot, it's hard for me to taste what it is. So I don't really taste while cooking. Because my tongue, like, I just can't taste things when they're really hot. So when I'm, like, making the Alfredo sauce and it's melting, I can't fucking taste it. Honestly, Sarno, I'm avoiding using my upper floors because I don't know. They're just scary. Scared. Okay. Let everybody go through their work. I might just need to rush this. But the problem is I need to be sure that it's Kuiplof 8. That's the problem. I genuinely do not remember for the life of me. If it's not Kuiplof 8, I'm fucked. Like, I'm boned. It should be Kuiplof 8. It should be. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 14. Okay. Could be another stream where I don't know shit about the game, but I'm here for the vibes. Yeah, it's okay. After today, things will get a lot less tense, hopefully. Right now, we're just in quite a pickle. Okay. Dude, he's angry. Look at that. Look at that coffee guy. Guess he's melting down again. I mean, if it's not pale damage, I'm fine. But it will be pale damage. It will be pale damage. Fuck me. I mean, I guess I gotta go for it. Have a good dish, Amy. Sure. I need to be so fucking careful. You're gonna go work with nothing there. That's 2 of 14. If I could. Okay, so for you, I can actually send the record team employee to go work with you. Just send it. I think I have to just send it. I think you're right. I can send you to work with Dreaming Current. You're actually a more consistent damage than Dreaming Current. Really funny to me. Okay, we're gonna have no music for the ending here. Me, I guess. Somebody else literally have Smile. That you're gonna go to all around helper. Okay, so that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now over here, I have to be so fucking careful. I have to be. I can send you up to go work with that, which is fine. I can send you with that, which is fine. Edge. I can send somebody with a high red. I don't know who. An Atlas. And then suppose I could send somebody to go work there. I could send somebody to go work there. Void Dream. Okay. Then we're gonna go right there. I am still making them work in accordance with the resistance. So even if I do fuck up and like this isn't it, we're still fine. I am still doing that. I'm making sure that they'll live. Go over there. That fucking scarecrow that I hate. And then... Or no, you don't go to that fucking scarecrow that I hate. You go to that fucking scarecrow that I hate. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm just gonna pray. I'm just gonna pray and hope that everything goes fine. Good. Keep going. Keep going. One more. Please work. Is that it? Can I pause here? I can't remember if I have to pause or not. I can't pause. Woo! Okay. Holy shit, we're fine. We're A-okay. My God. Hi, Arthur. Sorry, I was going through the ringer. Goodness. All right, we've had a couple casualties today, but nothing that a little bit of elbow grease can't fix. So, you know, we're good. We're good. Nice one, Blackrock. Good job. Alpha, yeah. Uh-huh. Can we make that an emote, but just make it that exact emote, but like a frown? Okay. Anyway, I hope you're doing good. Okay. Firebird. Fuck you. But I love the exactly 3 deaths for the prediction. Oh, it's less than 3 deaths too. Oh, that's fucked up. Damn. So yeah, 3 deaths counts for prediction. Nope. That's a downer win. Yikers. It said less than. I don't remember who you are. That's Beauty and the Beast. Fuck, I don't know. Okay, genuinely real talk. We are near, so the Lobotomy allows us to reset on day 40. We can technically reset as many times as we want so long as we reach day 45, right? That's the rules of the Lobotomy. So, Silent Orchestra, we only have to deal with for 5 days. Which, I mean, get him out of the way, get him researched, get his gear. Like, that doesn't sound bad, you know? It is 5 days. But at this point, Silent Orchestra isn't that bad, right? Like, if he breaches, I just send everybody and their mother to go get him, right? Like, if I see him melting down, I just send everybody over and we just ball, right? I just sick all my Aleph on him. He doesn't do enough damage to fuck anyone up. He's not that good. I understand these words. Good. I fully believe that statement. Having Da Capo going into the second run would be good. But we could also get Silent Orchestra in the second run in a department that can't melt down, which might also be a good. The problem with that being we don't really want to work with him until later. Actually, yeah, I'm going to say don't do any Alephs for now. Let's re-extract. Okay, you're the old lady. You're Porcubus. Clouded Monk? Fuck is this guy? Enough sorry. What? Is this Clouded Monk? I think that's Monk. We can deal with Monk. Yeah. Fine. Hello, Daniel. Oh, dude, I love him. He's so chipper. He's such a chipper dude. And now look at what happened to him. He lives off coffee. Hey, man. Those who are faithful. Phew. All right. We are here. I skip all this dialogue because we've already seen it. Dude, that's like some kind of White Nights and Dark Days. Dude, that's like some kind of Hakma balls. Yep. Uh-huh. Invoke her. Hey, guys. It's me invoking. Oh, right. You're like how, like, employees. Yes. Let me... Okay, so what? We just took Clouded Monk. We did just kind of watch the record team get fucked. And the record team already has Merc. The extraction team already has Bird. I think I could deal with Merc and Monk in the same place. Might be La Luna. Oh, no, La Luna. Oh, it might be La Luna. Or, yeah, it might be La Luna. That would make sense. It's definitely a WoW. I was kind of hoping we got Parasite Tree. Get that fucker away. Anyway, 25% chance an employee doesn't die. Give me my fortitude limit. Thank you. Thank you. Give me my chance of acquiring ego gifts. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Okay. Hear me out, guys. We do like 2 days of Lobotomy Corp and then go play the new dispatch. I'm worried that I'm gonna get spoiled for it, man. I'm so worried. Or I'm gonna get like jump scared by a spoiler. Eston, you are fine where you are actually. Brains are going over there. Oliver, you're going over there. Don't need you guys here anymore. What ego gear did you lose? This guy, I got it all back. I know what I lost. Write down the names of those who died. I should do that, shouldn't I? Wait. Okay. Down here. All right. Blah, blah. Oh, wow, nice. Good job, me. I already had it up. Lovelock. Let's go to the people who died. So we had Maxwell. Backwards. Block. Stack. Day 40 just dead. We had Batman. And what the fuck was the name of the other employee? We had Batman, who died of Red Riding Hood and Mercenary snipe. And then other guy who I forget the name of, which I'll go find. Merc Backshot. Yeah, I'll write that down. Sure, why not? One of them died of like residual existence. Don't know who other guy is, but you'll also be day 40, she said. Day 40 just said. And then you'll be day 40 just said. Okay. And then, okay. I mean, so I guess we could say day 40 just said scary moments compilation. There. We have just said scary moments compilation. I accidentally just opened my auto clicker. All right, so then this Dexter chap, you're gonna go join the ranks down here. You're powerful. John Jeans, you are also going to go join the lower ranks. Then honestly, Tom, go over there. No, I didn't go over there. You have an Aleph. And so I should probably hire some new employees, right? Last one was White Knight. True thing. Anyway, okay. So I should probably hire some new people, right? That'll make a lot of sense. Better guys around. Get some other guys trained up. I think that would probably be a good idea. So, who? Where? Why? First things first, you guys being up here at your skill level is kind of a waste of good employment, right? They need to work on their justice a little bit. Well, Femway Aim Trainer does, so I guess you can go up there for now. Alyssa, you're gonna become a new extraction recruit, and I'm just gonna keep you down there for a bit. So that means from here, we're gonna want some new training team employees, and then honestly, we can also put some new people in Central Command. Let me breach manager. Thanks, Mountain of Smiling Bodies 67. What happened to the other 66 of them? Yeah, like, honestly, like, you guys, come here. You're just gonna, like, you're gonna go, like, down here. No, you're just gonna be, like, my EX employees who are awesome and cool. And then I'm just gonna fill this place up with people. Question is who? I'm not gonna worry about making anybody have, I'm not gonna worry about making anybody or adding any new custom ones, just because we're almost done this run. So we can add Gregory here, who will remain high on temperance, which I will do with all the employees. We have you, who has Mountain of Smiling Bodies on for some reason. We have you, who has Pink on for some reason. What is wrong with you guys? We have Yuri! No way. Fuck yes, Yuri. And then we'll have you as well. These guys will all spend the day training with these respective goobers, and life should be good. Now, other fun news is with Gabura and Chesed gone, nothing except these guys melts down, which is bueno. Big fan of that. So let's ball. I'm doing well, Brain. Yeah, I guess now I have a little bit more downtime, which is nice. Roland isn't everything, man. Yeah, dude. He's right here. There we go. Roland with the wrong backhammer. But yeah, last night, oh, hang on. My history textbook and they keep mentioning the Song of Roland. Dude, like that Roland? Like Roland Library of Bruna? Or like Roland? What Roland? So if I remember correctly, we want our galaxy. No one here really does black damage. And then for weapons, there's a lot of fucking wild weapons lying around. Fuck. Or get back, I guess. Nice. Yeah, sure. Why not, gamers? I could do a Roland. Talking reference Orlando. Hello. Oh, so it's like that Roland. Did you ever create mayors? Wait, Pook, just for you, I'll make Mayor's the first employee of the next run. I'll make Mayor's the first employee of run 2. Fine. All right, so I unfortunately have to only show you guys a picture of Roland because I would actually be like committing the world's greatest sin otherwise. He was laying there. This is him. He was laying in bed, all comfy, right? And I started to pick him up, and he extended his like body back over to where he was laying. He wanted to go back. So if I had taken him, it actually would have been like a grave sin. A grave evil sin. So you guys get a picture. Such a fascinating creature. I could not disturb him from his natural habitat. Like how like wildlife photographers aren't allowed to like interact with certain animals. I couldn't do that to Roland. Alright, well, I'd say we're pretty good for the day then. Oh, no, wait. I should put some training team fodder in for Child of the Galaxy 2. Nope. Okay, I'll put 3 in there. Why is one of my guys just named Brown? Nice. Damn, none of you have Justice 4. Kind of embarrassing. That has Black Resist. That has Black Resist. And that has Black Resist. You don't want it too high. You want it just right. No, you don't get Magic Bullet. I don't know why I just tried to give you fucking Magic Bullet. Evil. Why would I do that? Big green step up there, Joshua. All right. Now we can begin management. Oh, now I can relax a little bit, man. Life is good. End the day with 8 or more employees with temperance 100 plus. 13 of 8. So yeah, today is going to kind of just be like get our facility back on track kind of deal. I don't really know because technically all we need to do right now is get to day 45. Which like... Alright, gamers, talk to me. Would it be significantly more interesting for the sake of the Lob-Lock if I had to beat day 46 each time I wanted to like reset. That way there's like a hurdle we have to cross. Because I was kind of thinking about it, right? And honest to God, like there's not really much we gotta do. Like we get to day 45, we just go, we just get infinite resets. Like, I don't know. That feels lame. Like we should have like one final test of the facility before we have to go on. I think that would make sense. No? I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts. If there's any thinkers in the chat. Yeah, you guys go do your thing. And if we have no thinkers, then I cry. But I don't know. I just feel like that would work a lot better. Challenge your choice? I guess so. Yes. I just feel like it would be a lot more interesting to do that as opposed to just saying, oh, we're day 45. All right, let's reset. Like having that final hurdle kind of, it makes it so that I like have to actually, because like I could in theory do an entire run of the Lobotomy where I just take all the really annoying abnormalities, don't do a single core suppression and move on, right? Like, and then just deal with the abnormalities and do that. But I think having like day 46 in there, like White Knight on day 46 sounds like hell. But it also kind of like, you know, I don't know, I feel like it makes it a little bit more interesting. We can start getting fortitude up to 120, which I will be working on. Just a thought. We'll see when we get there. Oh yeah, you are Clouded Monk. So I think your insight work. I'll send you over to work with that. But yeah. Anyway, game. I got a little bit of time. I could share some stuff. I ended up playing, so I mentioned this at the start of stream. I'll share the story. I played Peak yesterday with some friends of mine. What? The one who said you might have dispatch spoilers, it just released. Yeah, no, it released today. So, like, I'm scared. I'm scared if I go onto, like, YouTube. Like, all right, let me open YouTube right now. Let me just see if I get anything dispatch related. Not yet, but to be fair, it one just came out, and two, I have hit not interested on every dispatch video I've seen in the past few days. Got the Jacksepticeye video. Oh boy. Okay, so we have this now, which tells me my work success result, which is pretty nice. But yeah, anyway, so I was playing Peak with a couple friends of mine, and my one friend said it was the single best game of Peak he's ever played. It was actually some, like, cinematic masterpiece. What ended up happening is I had to go get Atlas from campus mid-Peak match. So I come back, like, 15 minutes later, and I'm just still sitting there, alive. And for anybody who's actually played Peak, if you know the Mesa biome, you know that the Mesa biome is very cutthroat and unforgiving and really bad when it comes to food, notably. And so I run across the Mesa biome and I find some of my friends who are still down there who are like, they abandoned us. They abandoned us down here. And so I rescue my friends and one of them ends up falling. Yes, got 15 minutes worth of hunger. Yes. We were only on ascent 1, so keep that, or we weren't even on an ascent. We were on just the normal difficulty. But we, needless to say, we started climbing, the 3 of us. 2 of them fell. I could only carry 1. I carried 1 on my back up the mountain through, like, multiple trials and eventually found a bandage to revive him. I revive him. We go up together for a little bit. And then at some point, I just watch him, like, fall all the way down. And the ghosts of my other 2 friends are watching me, saying how the 2 at the top are rubbing their big round bellies and how they have all the riches and food for themselves. And so I just keep going and I kept fighting. And I got to a point where, like, I almost got stuck in a cactus and died. I had like a sliver of stamina left and managed to come back from it with hunger. Like I went through every life-threatening situation possible. Because it took me so long, the fog was right behind me. The fog was coming. And at the very end, I have 3 ghosts fucking screaming at me. Come on, man. You got this. You got this. Right at the very fucking end as the fog is right there. And I'm right near the top. And I made it up. And it was the single most cinematic game of Peak I've ever played. And I wish I had it recorded. It was so good. And it was made even better by the fact that when we got to the top of the volcano, I threw myself in. And my one friend followed me, but I had a respawn item and they didn't. So I come back to life and we get like Romeo and Julieted. It was really good. I have that clip. That clip is there. Anyway, I just really wanted to share that with you guys because unfortunately I can't show you the exact specifics, which sucks. But it was very awesome and very cool. And I wish you guys could have seen it. 10 out of 10 Peak game. Kind of nice being able to just like casually lobotomy my corporation, you know? Just like casually send people in and out of work. You know, they do their thing. Life is good. Nothing to worry about. Like, life is good. Life is so good. I don't know what you're talking about, Binah. But yeah. There is Steam recording. Don't know how it works, though. So I don't know if it takes like a gajillion storage space. Not that I know of. Or I think you'd have to, like, activate it. I just didn't think we'd have that fucking ridiculous of a Peak game. So, I didn't record anything. What is this game? Well, we have the exclamation mark what. I did set that up today. I did set that up for Lobotomy Corp. Because I figured there'd be some people who weren't too familiar with Lobotomy Corp. But, short and simple. Short and shrimple. Is a little base building goober management game. You know, we got to make sure that nobody here like breaks out. But we're basically playing through the game without its built-in retry system, which is scary and awful. That's pretty much it. Today will likely be shorter. Genuinely, if we get through the next 2 days relatively trouble-free, I am thinking about maybe just doing dispatch tonight, but I haven't decided yet. Solely because I don't want to do it unannounced, you know? I know there's some people who do want to watch dispatch, and I'd rather be able to announce it. Similar in concept, you know. I basically already know what every single one does. So I'm basically just being challenged in my memory and skills in managing the SCP. Get that. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to. I wouldn't want to play dispatch if people aren't. As the server would sound with dispatch at X time. That is true. I could run a poll. Actually, let me do that. I'm gonna post a at everyone. If I pivot dispatch. Yeah, let me just. I pivot to dispatch in like an hour or so. Would the dispatchers be good? Watch it, or would you guys rather I wait till Friday? Question mark. And I can create a poll with this. Well, let me do this. Let me create a poll. Dispatch. Night. Friday. There we go. Alright, cool. Quick and simple. Alright, let me do it with Cloud and Monk. I'll let that go. And then keep working through this. Get our temperance up. I don't really want to work with that fucking bird that I hate. But I can work with that fucking bird that I hate. Probably. Right? Like 0.8 resist. I can work with that bird that I hate. Probably fine. we'll come back to them. For now, I mean, again, I'm just gonna keep training these guys up. Like, we got 5 employees down here that need training. That's rough. Real rough. I was like, quick 6 votes for Friday. Holy shit. Yes, it was. Holy moly. Brains, why did you say Friday? Hi, Corey. How you doing? Or you could challenge me for the shit roll today. We have time for that. Technically. Bracelet snaps as a last hour restricting it. No worries. Don't apologize for not being active. Do your thing. Honestly, we were so locked in on the core suppression that it makes complete sense. I wasn't able to yap much anyway. Now I got some time, though. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about, okay? This is really important. So, I somehow managed to get a short about this from Point Crow. When I literally thought about it earlier that day. It was kind of weird, actually. It was like really disturbing. I was really taken aback by the fact that I got a short about something I was thinking about. But I have a query. I have a thought that I wanna project. Okay? And this is exactly what the subject of the Point Crow short was. So if let me do the same thing Point Crow did. If I asked you guys to rate your day on a scale of 1 to 10, what would it be? Rate your day on a scale of 1 to 10. Rate it for me. We'll start there. I'll start with the same conversation starter. It might not work because I don't have as big of a chat. So yeah, 10 being the best. 7 or 8 out of 10. So what would you say that that means? Is that like a good day? Was that like a average day? 5.41. Okay, that's pretty specific. Okay. Now, one thing I want to highlight about this is that, so you say this, Corey. Now, am I the only one who's realized that so many people, don't use 5 as average? Whenever you ask somebody to rate something on a scale of 1 to 10, most people's average is 7, you know? I genuinely have had times where I've had to rank things, or people have asked me to rank things, and 7 as a number is banned because people always use 7. 7 is the go-to number for mediocrity. It's I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. There's got to be at least someone else who understands this or gets like this. Yes, seriously. I swear to God, people do that. And 7 out of 10 is a C? Exactly. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the way the American grading system works, you know? E is 70%, but it's average for a school grade. Okay, but that makes sense. That makes sense. That's some interesting psychological... I like that. Interesting psychologicals we have here. Okay, that might make more sense because 5 should be middle of the road average, right? But I guess a lot of people assume that people think 6 is below average. If you say your day's a 6 out of 10, right? Normally that should mean above average, right? Normally that should mean it was a pretty normal day, but some good shit happened. But someone probably wouldn't see it as that. That at least not to my understanding. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm done. Rotted in bed. I feel that, man. Genuinely, I spent too much time playing Deadlock lately to the point where I need to put myself on a detox of the fucking game because I spent too much time playing that and not doing other work. All right, I'm thinking about things better. My time management will become real one day. I talked to my therapist about it, guys. I talked to her today and I was like, I really want to edit things. But whenever I go down to edit, I edit for an hour and then I get distracted by something else. And she gave me very good advice. Therapy is very good, chat. I recommend it. Now I have a good idea on how to approach things. I played Deadlock more, people didn't leave. True! God. The funniest... Okay, Deadlock is such an interesting game because if anybody's ever played a MOBA, if you haven't played a MOBA, good for you. Keep it that way. If you have played a MOBA, the way MOBAs work is when a team starts winning, they start winning hard. Like, the problem is if a good MOBA team absolutely dominates the first 5 minutes of the match, 80% of the time the match is now decided. Like, it's very hard for the other people to catch back up, and, like, you could very easily get fucked. But not in Deadlock. I've had so many Deadlock games where people are like, just kill us, just go next, this game fucking blows, and then we win. We win. Like, they give up halfway through the match, and then we win anyway. It's so weird. Your first successful run is 224. On what? Find the box? Still waiting for server game time. Yeah, one of the things that I've realized that sucks, the friends I played Peak with yesterday, I finally got to play something with them, because the best times to, like, game with my friends, and even, like, with you guys, like, in the server, probably between, like, 3 p.m. to, like, 8 or 9 p.m., right? Makes the most sense. You know, everyone's still awake. No one's really that asleep yet. Or at least for EST. I'd say those are, on average, the best time. Problem with that being, that's when I stream. And if I'm not streaming, then I typically have something else going on, with the exceptions of Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm like, shit. Do I want to game with my friends or do, like, server game nights with you guys, which I want to do more, because, again, I really enjoyed the Deadlock one. Like, just right there. I have genuinely considered starting streams a lot earlier, but I haven't decided yet. Problem is, I don't know what the audience for earlier times looks like, and I know that actually, you guys, I tend to see more of you later at night, which makes sense, actually. But, you know, still plan on finishing Silksong in the Discord, just busy with weeks. Dude, you're locked in for the challenge. Is there, like, a leaderboards where you can, like, check who's doing the best right now, BlackRock, or you kind of just guessworking it? Why is there an execution button? Oh, you do this. Here. Hi. He's gone. We got rid of him. That into the pocket dimension. I can do it again. Here we got another. Ew. Ew. Then. Ew. Goodbye. I'm first for golf too. I don't know how you got 900. Nick didn't get 900. How did you get 900 meters up in golf, but you are ball? Two. Oh, me when the nude is purple? Right, that would have been bad. My game lagged on the second windmill and instead of me flying. Oh, so you're a dirty, rotten cheater. Basically, the difference is my computer's too good. We will not be granting anybody love, thank you. I see. Well, actually, technically speaking, for the competition, it's bad if you go too high. Okay. Then be gone. Hello. What was that noise? Wait, do execution bullets have a noise? Wait. Execution bullets have a noise, but they only make the noise right here. I've never noticed that. Execution by black hole, not a fun way to go. Well, I'm pretty sure they just get put back into, like, the big people soup, and then they can be taken out of the people soup later. It's probably... Okay, guys, do execution bullets have a noise? Have you guys ever heard an execution bullet make a noise? Other than the, like, firing noise? Yeah, they don't have a noise for me. Do you guys hear, like, that whoosh? I've never heard it until just now. Guys who lie. The decapitated body as the symbol? Yeah, man. It's fine. They're just getting put back into the people suit. Okay, so... Look, having your head decapitated doesn't mean you're dead. We have insurance for that. Which is not an incorrect statement in Project Moon context. It's actually kind of funny to me. Really, go home, gamers. Except you guys, go kill that dude. Go home, gamers. Go home, gamers. Go home, gamers. Okay. Life insurance does not cover decapitations. Here it does, actually. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't believe it. Go! Go, beat their ass! Fuck. I'm guessing the one that's gonna take the longest is do. Here. You got it. I believe in you. I believe in you. No, stop it. Stop it. Good. Go home, everybody. And now we continue training. Now we continue training. Okay, wait. Now listen. That didn't make a noise. Let me turn off the music. That didn't make a noise. There's no noise to that execution bullet. I'll go over here. Hear that? Very quiet, but you hear it. I've never heard that a day in my life. Never heard that a day in my life. Can't really hear since it's kind of quiet. Okay, let me turn it up. Hear that, right? The over all the fucking bullshit. So, gotta be able to hear it there. Like, you don't normally hear that. That's not something that you normally hear when you execution bullet. The whooshing sound. You don't hear that anywhere else. You don't hear it other than if you're doing it up in the Central Command Department. Or the Control Department. Not heard anywhere else. Execution bullets don't have another sound. What does this mean? What? Huh? Oh, G-Lai, B-Lai, Itrat Gumai can die. Okay, I get it. Sorry, it took me a second. It took me a minute. That makes sense. That makes sense. Tell that to like a 16th century peasant and they will die on the spot. But to me, that makes sense. Also, what the fuck? Fast? The 4 damage? What kind of weapon is that? Looks like it's spoiler dodge until Friday. What's the poll? Ooh. Ooh. Goodness gracious. Holy moly. That's fine, I'll live. Alright. They call me John Spoiler Dodger. I'm not too worried. Okay. Guys, just go work. Everybody get to work. Okay, we get some insight. I'd like to see some more repression. Is a sentence. And yeah, I mean, keep balling, gamers. Balling. Child of the Galaxy is just so hard to train people on alone. Better. I wish that stupid crying child was better and not so stupid. But yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of locking them in. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of doing the claw in order to reset. I think that might make the lob block a lot more interesting. What are you training for? So all of my employees have stats appear in this corner. You see like their max HP, their max SP, their work success chances, and how fast they move. And so by doing these 4 work types, it increases the 4 stats. Dude, you fucking suck. What the hell? But by doing those work types, they increase in certain regards. And so generally, in order to work with like the bigger guys, like this dude down here, you need to have somebody who's a lot more well-rounded in their stats and a lot higher level. And those guys will be able to tank more hits, work with higher level stuff, and just overall be better. Wait, but were you there when I suggested doing day 46? I figured you'd have a good opinion on that. You didn't say anything. If not, I can reiterate it. The only one who gave an opinion was Brains. I think that is your choice. Don't think so. So what I said a little bit earlier is, I think for the sake of making the lob block more interesting, the previous rule is that you could reset at day 45. I think it would make it a lot more interesting if I did day 46 in order to reset. Like, I had to get through day 46. That way it's not just like a free reset at the end, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of anticlimactic if I just instantly reset with having, like, no real build-up or no real, like, reasoning behind it. It kind of happens. It's kind of lame to me. You send them into battle to capture more monsters. It's more so we send them in to make sure the monsters stay contained. You know? Like, we get a new one every single day. And so it's more of an objective of making sure they don't get out. What would that really accomplish? Nothing? Really? I wouldn't really say it accomplishes anything. It's more so a thing that makes it, like, I don't know. Unblock's already taking so long, making more work just not to feel as cheap might not be it. You're probably right. You make a good point. All right, I can live with that. I think you have a good point. I think I can work with that. How long can I do this? 20 to 30 seconds a week. Begin to fall rapidly. Begin to fall rapidly, so do they instantly panic? Or is it like... Oh, let me see. You can always suppress them. Let's see what defines as rapidly. I thought it was just instant. Okay, yeah, it's just instant. I was gonna say. I didn't think it was, Alright, do I have any? I don't have anyone with... I don't have anyone with white damage. Guys, can you go deal with that dude? Guy's a little angry. Can we go kill that guy with hammers? What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna kill yourself. Oh, no, don't do that. No. No, don't kill yourself. You're fine. No. Please don't kill yourself. I'd be really sad, John Jeans. Please don't do it. Don't do it, John Jeans. John Jeans, don't do it. Don't do it, John Jeans. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. You don't need to do it. Stop it. No. Okay, you're fine. We're good. We're chilling. Nice. We're all right. Hey, Dira, how you doing? All right. Go. Now, let's keep training. But yeah, wait, Pug, I think the problem is I was trying to make it harder for myself because so far, run 1 has gone surprisingly smoothly, all things considered. But to be fair, we also took, like, some more manageable abnos. So I think once we start having to actually branch out and taking more conditional abnos, that's when things will get a little ridiculous. The lurker. I'm very excited, very hyper. Why are you very excited, very hyper? What has you all excited and hyper? If you really want to make it harder, you can try to do day 50 with 0 day 1 resets. I don't know if you want it that hard. The problem is then I don't have every abnormality And I think going for 100% abno dissolution makes it a lot more, what is it? Makes it a lot more interesting. Having to actually go back. Like, we could do it in one run. Just do it twice. 2-day 50 runs. Oh, okay. You mean like get all the way there. The problem is that I need to do the Binah and the Chesed Suppression. That's the problem. And then at that point, you know, I don't know. That means I'd have to do it all in the first run, which feels a little overkill. Team front page. Featured. Oh, what, the new, like, Steam hardware stuff? Yeah, it's really interesting to me that we're getting the Steam machine. Which is a little interesting. And the Steam frame. It's so interesting. I say it's going so well because you did, like, 5 months worth of practice. Yeah. Which, hey, like, fair. Deserved. It doesn't mean this still hasn't been very tense for me and very scary. If we manage to do it, then that's good. I mean, honestly, like, I think I'd rather this go smoothly and then have its occasional bumps rather than we just get absolutely decimated. Team machine, my favorite Daft Punk. What exactly do you do in Lobotomy Corp? We manage these guys, you know. We do work with them. We make sure they don't breathe. I recommend doing !1. I think I summarized it half decent. You guys know really good tricks during practice? Yeah. The fact that we have the core suppressions down to a decent science is good. Also, a nice thing about the Lobotomy is the video for the Lobotomy, even if I do it pretty well, if I talk about the strategies enough, it could really help, like, newer players to Lob Corp too. Which I never really thought about. Because I know to this day, there's still people who struggle with a lot of Lob Corp stuff. But, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are dumb, stupid poo-poo heads. I feel like there's a lot of the guides to Lob Corp are pretty tricky to, like, follow. But I don't really know. I haven't gone too much into them. Next to the PC. Or on top of it, charge it. Just on the box. See, the thing that makes me hopeful for, like, a Steam console is I feel like Steam is going to understand, like, what a PC player would want the most. But I really like the idea that the Steam consoles are like all of the convenience options of the PC combined with what is it? Combined with cool, awesome factors of consoles. Because some people just like to play with controller. Like my dad got a computer recently, but he like plays it near exclusively with controller. So I'm like, why buy a PC then? But don't know how they can make it that powerful with that low of a cost. Yeah, honestly, I think they might sell it at a loss. That's what I was gonna say. They might, or they might not be selling it for profit. The thing about Steam is I don't really think they're that big of a for-profit company. Yeah, like, do you think Gabe sat there and was like, we need to release this Steam machine so that we can make a ton more money? And everyone was like, yes, yes, Gabe Newell. Yes, we at Valve here love money. Let's do the third sale of the year, or of the month, actually. I don't think that's how it's going. If I had to guess, the reason why it's so cheap is because they don't actually need to sell it for that ridiculous profit. If I had to assume. Good idea, Gabe. You're so smart and sexy, Gabe. True. You get it. I watched a really funny video the other day. It was from like 2 years ago. which was it was a TF2 lobby where there was a scammer and like 8 Gabe Newells joined, and it was really funny. 10 out of 10 video, I would recommend it. Oh, yeah, that happens. How much is it? I don't know, actually. Oh my god. Oh my god, leave him be. No, he just got out. He just got out. At least let him leave the containment chamber. At least let him leave. Stop it. Stop it. He's already dead. He's already fucking dead, man. Leave him be. Oh my fucking god. Oh, poor dude. Oh my god. 500. Oh, well, 500 is actually like decently pricey. Like, I don't know. I mean, how much is like a PS5? How much is a PS? Like $600. 500 cigarettes? I mean, if you say like, well, actually, like, hang on. Like a pack of Marlboro Reds is probably gonna run you like $10 these days, maybe like 8. So you're pretty close. you're pretty close there, actually. Hang on. Hear him out. I have a point. Oh, dude. I forgot I had hot chocolate next. It's more like lukewarm chocolate, but... Pat, can I get your opinion on something? Can we have controversial ecliptical hours? Are we allowed to do that right now? Are we allowed to discuss hot topics of debate? Which is, trust me, this is gonna be the most politically charged topic you've ever heard in your life, guys. Trust me, it's not gonna be something stupid and nonsensical that you guys are gonna be like, really, he hyped it up for that. 100%. You guys want to talk about something stupid? Black Wreck, I'm not a big peppermint guy. No, okay. So I have to do... Actually, I want to ask for your guys' opinions, okay? So I have to do a persuasive speech for one of my classes coming up, right? Where I need to take one side of an argument and argue against it using facts and logic, right? Like, it can't just be like, unfortunately, I can't say why I think Freddy Fazbear would beat my mother in a fight, you know? Like, because he just would. He would. Like... I think Freddy Fazbear would beat up, like, any MMA fighter with no contest whatsoever. Okay? So I have to do, like, an actual thing. So first off, what would you guys say? What's a good debate topic? What's a good, like, persuasive topic? Superman versus Goku. Huge. Yep. All right. But Freddy is, like, 9 feet tall and big and evil. Correct. I just sent someone to try to work with blue. Is the sky blue? That was an example my teacher used to. My teacher would get like philosophical on us, and he'd be like, you know, if someone walks up to you and says the sky's green, sometimes it's just better to let the guy be stupid and dumb rather than argue it. And I'm like, bravo, bravo. Only Twitter learned that. God. To be serious, I guess the question has to be open-ended. The problem with it is, honestly, like, I actually kind of regret asking that question, because unfortunately, if you want to, like, have a serious, persuasive conversation, like, it actually needs to be, like, a decently charged topic, right? Like, honestly, I probably shouldn't have asked you guys, because honestly, any of the topics are, like, way too serious for a whimsical Twitch chat. But I have a couple, and I want to run them by you. More importantly, I want one of them to lead into a conversation so that I can see what you guys think. Because this is a conversation me and Max had a little while back, and I don't think I brought it up on stream before. If I have, then fuck you. I don't care. So, specifically, I want to talk about my third option here. But let me run the other two by you. The first one is quick and simple. It's why generative AI is more of a negative than a positive. Genuinely. So there's two stances on that, obviously. Like, generative AI sucks, generative AI doesn't suck. I've genuinely thought about trying to argue the opposite stance of why generative AI is good. That's what my teacher actually encouraged. He says, if you take one side that, like, you would do, try arguing the other side, which I thought would actually be interesting. So, like, do research onto the benefits of generative AI and, like, what people are saying it will do. So I might do that. But regardless, one of the topics is generative AI sucks and is bad, or generative AI is good and doesn't suck. That is one of the topics. The other one is about little baby children. I hate clankers, so you should do that. I like the way this guy thinks. I hate clankers too. The other one is why children should be restricted from social media at a younger age. Like I said, this is why I regret asking you guys for like things, because like they're all so serious, you know? Like, I feel like if we got into a conversation right now about that, like, we would probably actually have like a decent discussion. But like, I don't know, we're playing the fucking Lobotomy right now, man. We don't need to have a charged discussion on how social media is rotting the minds of our youth. I spit on that. Huge, Nico. Arthropod wouldn't be here if little kids couldn't be on social media. True. Just because I'm 16. No, it's because you're short. You have to get it together. Also, whoa, what the fuck? Hang on, wait, everything could go wrong if I'm not careful here. Okay. Northern Rye. Rye is like 582. Like years old? Inches high? Like that's pretty tall. 582 inches is pretty tall. Why does the 10-point redeem not work? It should. I don't know why it doesn't. I need to deal with these two. Like, now. Okay, hang on. Hello, Dumb and Dumber. Okay. Hello, gamers. Hello, gamers. Okay. Then you are going to roll around. Round and round we go. Holding onto pain driven by our ego. I will tell you the last conversation topic, and the one that I actually want to talk about. But just give me 1 sec to beat the shit out of this dude. You guys got this. Go. Go, gamers, go. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Get him. Get him, gamers. Can we be faster with this shit? Hey, guys, go help him out. Go help my goat out. Getting closer and closer to VIP status. Dude, nobody's redeemed VIP in quite a while. This is true. Okay. I can buy 3 VIP. Dude, get fucked. And fuck. Yeah, no, I mean, it is really expensive. Don't get me wrong. All right. You guys are probably fine, right? How's things going down here? Go get his ass. Why are you just standing around? Why are you just standing around? Hey, saving up your points is a good idea, though, because I do try to come up with more, like, interesting things to use your points. It just takes me a little while. I do want to eventually, I keep fucking stalling on it. I do eventually want to have a TTS redeem tied to channel points, similar to how Cloudy has, because I don't like making people pay money for it. But you know, I do plan to do that eventually. Still kind of salty about you tripling the price. It was because we had a lot of people redeeming VIP in a short amount of time a while back. That's why. I'm sorry. Okay, if you make me feel guilty enough about it, maybe I'll give it to you. Just half a lie. Dude, honestly, maybe those clerks will just kill that guy. Then go over here. Whoa, Army in Black is at a nice hole 1 on the Quiet Bluff counter. Everybody go away from that clown that I hate. Oh my god. Okay, I do not want any of you breathing, actually. Go home. Go home. Okay, shoot. Yeah, that fucking clown that I hate. Amber Midnight! We gotta end the day soon. Okay. That should be everything. You should be the last one. Easy game. Nice. Okay. I wonder if people know what the walnut button really means. I have thought about making it something more interesting, but the idea of somebody actually doing that is so far out there that I don't even think about it. If somebody managed to redeem a walnut, like I think they deserve like a spot in like a Hall of Fame for getting that many channel points. Like that's got to be like a world record. Anyway, going to an army and pick ego, real. Aleph egos are gonna be so fucking cool, man. God. Anyway, so let me talk about the final subject matter. And so that is, maybe I should come by every stream then. Ah, yes, to get the walnut button. And the one that I might actually do is, I think this will make a really good persuasive speech topic. And it's why, it's arguing against, let me say that. It's arguing against the current tipping culture in America. To all my fellow red, white, and blues out there, which is awful way to say American, actually, regret that. But to all of my fellow burger eaters out there, that's a lot better. What do you guys think about that topic? Why tipping culture fucking sucks. And I hate it. That's a better way to say it. You think the Steam frame would be comfortable to sleep in? Its battery can handle being on for that long? To sleep in? What? Be like Australia where it's a living wage. The culture's bad because it makes the bill more expensive for no reason. Okay, my problem with tipping culture, or at least one of the fundamental problems that I have with tipping culture, is the fact that it makes eating out like 20% more expensive. And eating out is already ridiculously expensive, right? And then don't even get me started on when I go to an ice cream shop and the fucking person like turns the tablet around to me and I just kind of like look at them like, no, like that's just what I'm saying. Like, I just, I don't know, man. I really hate tipping culture in America. I think this one would become small and actually... No, you build a life-size version. Servers should already be paid minimum wage instead of below. Yeah. Is it mandatory to tip? So if you don't live in America, let me explain how tipping culture here works. The minimum wage for servers is like $2 something an hour, right? It's ridiculously low. And the way they make up for that is through tipping. You don't have to tip when you go out places, with some exception. Some places, if you have like a party of 6 or more, will like require you to tip. Like they will put onto the check like an added immediate tip that you can't get rid of. Some places will do that, but also I'll read your thing in a second. I saw that does sound interesting. 1 sec. But basically, like, you have to live with like almost the moral guilt. If everybody walked into a restaurant one day and didn't tip at all, the waiter that served that day would go home with like $10. Like, that's it. Like, that's all they'd get from it. Now, if they tipped, then they'd probably walk home with like $100, right? And so it's like, it's kind of that double-edged sword. I'm ending the way. Of like, on one hand, they don't get fucking paid anything. On the other hand, it makes you obligated to pay it. So it's a system that literally fucks over the servers. Like, if you don't do anything. You are melting love. You are that fucking baby that I hate that I actually really should get right now because you're that fucking baby that I hate. And if I get you out of the way now, I don't have to deal with you later. Wait. Burrowing Heaven's also good. But wait, if you're melting love, I could also get you out of the way right now. Do I get melting love out of the way, or do I get that fucking baby that I hate out of the way? Probably that fucking baby that I hate. Because that fucking baby that I hate can literally just be an insta-death. Like, somebody just dies by the stupid baby that I hate, right? And that's a problem. That's bad. I want to get that baby that I hate. Anyway, back to the conversation. Anyway, let me read what you said real quick. Because you said Oipug something about GMO. GMO plants do good or bad for society. That would actually be kind of interesting. I know there's arguments on. I play Silk Song, but I can't. I can't play those games with a control. Work for me. It's because food service places are cowards that want more sales with low prices, but don't want to put actual service price on menu. The thing is, though, like, places will still make their food, which also means you have to tip more. So I guess food places making their food more expensive also gets tip prices up, but I don't know. I just really hate it. I know your moose server wage in 20. Hang on, I got fucking blocked. For us, they make at least wage. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, one of the big issues is that, like, tipping as a concept, right, was created to thank somebody for, like, good service. I've had friends who have gone overseas and, like, gone to tip people, and they're like, I can't do that. I can't accept that, right? Like, I have first-hand accounts from friends who've done that. And so, to me, I'm like, I don't know. I just don't like it. And I mean, as somebody like a college student, right? Like, it really sucks that part of the reason I don't get to go eat out, or like I don't like to eat out as much, is because when I go there, let's say I go out to eat with Atlas, right? And we have a $40 bill, right? A little pricey for two people. But, you know, if we get an appetizer and we get some drinks and we both get a meal, like, okay, $40, you can cough it up. Nah, it's $50. Fuck you. Like, oh, okay. Like, whatever. And that just blows. Like, just that $10 extra being added on there is not cheap. It artificially just inflates whatever you go out there to do. And I just hate it. Paid service like regular employee. All should be to it. Exactly. Like, I think it's just fucked up how, like, if you just don't get tips, you're screwed. Stupid baby that I hate. I think your instinct. Richard Nixon, go work with that stupid baby that I hate. I don't like tips, but I will still tip unless it's bad service. My problem is I will go to restaurants and have the most mediocre service of my life. The person walks in, they say, hi, what can I get for you? They walk away, they get the drink, they come back, they ask what I want, they write it down, walk away, they take it back. Like, I've had that happen a couple times, and to me, that's not worth $20. Like, okay, $20 is maybe a lot. That ain't worth $10 extra onto my bill. Like, I don't know. I guess do keep in mind that this is coming from the perspective of somebody who has worked like food-based and service-based jobs basically my entire life. I worked at ice cream stores and I worked at a Wawa, so that was like half deli, half convenience store. And from that, if I ever got a tip, I was always very grateful. When I worked at ice cream shops, I was like, holy shit, thank you. Like, they never had any reason to do that. They had no obligation to tip, like, none whatsoever, right? And for, I'm making sure that I have this guy as researched as possible, by the way, just right off front. So, but, like, I was always very grateful, and I was always very happy, but at the same time, like, I never thought anybody felt like they had to do that, and especially when I made food for people at Wawa, right? Like, I never, ever expected that. And I think it would be unfair to expect that. But how would Roland T post? He's a cat. How would he do that? If it's dine in, I tip exactly X% and that's it. Just that fuck ass tip on the screen thing. Fuck that. Yeah, no, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Screw you, dude. Yeah, good look at it lower with a low probability. When the work result is normal. Atlas go in there. I'm just going to make sure that this, so for those who don't know, by the way, I'm going to clarify real quick. This thing fucking sucks. I fucking hate this thing. So basically, unless you get like a near perfect work result on these guys, which is chance-based, by the way, you could have an 80% chance and miss every single one of them. This guy just kills someone. He just fucking kills someone. That's the way you calm him down. You just fucking kill someone. That's the entire thing. Fuck you. That's it. If he gets mad, which by the way, he only has a thing of 1, so you have no room for error. He just fucking screams and then kills somebody. It blows. Its ego gift is good. Not worth it. I mean, it's okay, I guess. But this thing sucks ass. I hate this thing. Can be used to describe like 10% of all abnos. Maybe like 20%, honestly. But yeah. But anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. But for the tipping conversation, I think it would make a good persuasive speech topic because I think I could really dive into it and I could do some good research too into like what server wages look like, what they look like in other countries, like quality of service. Like, I just think that would be a lot better. I think that would just, like, honestly, to me, like, I feel like, I don't know, when like people like have to like fight for tips and whatnot to like live, that kind of sucks, you know? Wait, hang on, Dero. Wait, this might be relevant. What is the specifics about washing machine? You have to use the box thing? The cleaner? Add it later? Oh, wait, like, so wait, did you not put, like, the little disc pods into, like, the little thingy? Because sometimes our dishes come out looking a little, like, fucked up. So you actually said that, and I was kind of curious. Sometimes we put our dishes in the dishwasher. We fucking blew. Discussion sounds more of a search piece. I think if I research enough into it, the argument that servers don't make a living wage would like be an argument in itself. I get what you're saying though, because it is hard to find facts backing something that could be more opinionated, because it's in the name, tipping culture. Like, it's a cultural thing. Like, if everybody collectively agreed to stop tipping at restaurants, like, you know, it would fucking suck for the waiters, but eventually, like, the restaurants would be forced to pay, like, and, like, change things if everybody just collectively agreed to stop tipping. But you run into the moral fact of, if everybody agreed to stop tipping, you also keep in mind the fact that you're just going to start fucking over tons of people, right? And the other moral thing of, we're just ingrained to do it. Hi, Roland. Roland. Hello. Hi. What are you up to? Oh, God. Oh, he is the creature. Creature. Okay. Alright, goodbye, cat. I've not seen that video either. But yeah, so honestly, when I think about it, that is interesting. It might make a tough research piece, but, I don't know. I could go on and on. I fucking went off to Max one day about it. About just how much I despise it. But I don't know. From the perspective of brokey college kid. Roland is up to nothing. He's a cat. Is that like Perry the Platypus logic? What if he's secretly a secret agent? You never know. He could be a secret agent, and you just don't know this. Hello, Roland. Is currently air. Hello, Floatland. Want a bath? You want a bath, Roland? Are you stinky and dirty and need a bath? Hi. 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 Background music making my brain turn off slowly. See, the nice thing about the Lobotomy Corp background music is, like, you just get so, like, lost in the sauce when playing this game. And the music just really contributes to that. And it's kind of nice. It's almost like the perfect music to the point where it doesn't get too repetitive. It's like actually crazy how that works. Like they almost compose like a track that when you're playing the game, it just never gets old. At least to me. Track has never gotten old. What the fuck? Granted, there are also other tracks that play when things go wrong, but things don't go wrong because I'm awesome like that. Yeah, it does fade in and out sometimes. Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the dawn of today yet. God, okay, I need to lock in, dude. Yeah, typical culture conversation. Dude, I feel like at a certain point, it just becomes me complaining rather than me discussing. Which is what most things are. Nah, things won't go wrong. We're fine. I believe. I mean, genuinely, we could get to day 45. Hey. Oh, it is your third appearance in this room. Looks so, like, confused. Give me him. Hey, he's gonna beat your ass, huh? He looks like he's gonna beat the shit out of you. Hey. Hi. Oh. Imagine if he like spun in 3 dimensions. What that would do. Are you dimension? Are you dimension? He looks so annoying. Hi, buddy. Hi. Such a creature. Anyway. Oof. Alright, yeah, so let's, I mean, honest to God, I'm not even going to focus that much on the training aspects anymore then, if we're just going to say that I can reset at day 40. Like, genuinely. Unless I, for some reason, decide I want to do the Binah suppression, but I don't think I will. Sounds like a lot of work. Not a lot of benefit. Well, I don't know, because we might want to do the Binah suppression, because that does come with the ability that we don't need any egos when people die, which would be fucking awesome for the sake of not dying and not losing our stuff next run. Because, like, if we lose Judgment Bird next time, that sucks. That really sucks. Hello, Ember. Okay, everybody go to your room, guys. See, like, doing Binah now would be nice, but doing Binah now is horrifying. Horrifying. We have backwards clock. Would have to do Binah and Hakma back to back. Keep in mind we might not get every abnormality done. It is worth noting. The problem is doing Binah right now in a facility with this many on-death abnos is just not realistic. If anything, I'd have to do Hakma. Like, I can't sit here and do like with fucking Army in Black, Mountain of Smiling Bodies, and Clouded Monk now, which would then trigger Red Riding Hood and Mercenary. There are too many chain reactions now. It would be atrocious. Awful. Hakma, maybe. Maybe Hakma. But I don't know if I can do Binah. Binah might be too much. I'm just missing Binah Hatred. But, like, all I need to do is take backwards clock again and life is good. Got Binah Hatred, you can not pick them next run. Pick who? I think we have a slight headache. Sound check, that's not good. What? I think it was that bad. Gotta lock in. Gonna move. Oh, the clockwise matter. Yeah, no, like, honestly, I just think avoiding them would be a good idea. I don't know. Tricky. Very, very tricky. Sorry, but I don't like the highest. Oh, like boom, 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 boom. Not even a question. Question. Fuck. What? Fuck. Game or something. I gotta shut. Sorry if I'm a little lower energy. I did start really late today, which is my own fault. I think the goal today, right? I think this is day 42. So if we beat day 43, we could start next time with a day 44, right? And then do Hakma on day 45. I think that's the way that works. Because I go to rewind. Yeah, it goes to day 41. I think that would be a good idea. Hakma. Dude, I'd look. Which is a lie. That guy's a fossil. I don't know. I'm just scared, man. Everything could just go wrong. Okay, now you guys melt down. Thankfully, Nameless Fetus shouldn't cause us too much trouble. Does I blow something up? Red Noon ain't that bad. I can live with that. The fetus is fine. Thank God. And I mean, just working game. Working. Okay, and then we do. Oh wait, actually, I do have to end early. I just thought about it. Ow. I can't go that late tonight. I have to practice for the DVD charity tournament. I just remembered that. So yeah, day 43 will be a very good place to end. I got time for 2 more. Because we have that on... We have that tomorrow around... I think our time is 5 that we're up. So... Gotta make sure... DVD practice live? I'll see how I'm feeling. Because I don't know when we're doing it because we have to wait for Cloudy to get off work. I'll just go live again if I do. If I feel like it. So I might want to talk strategy and just like be more... Probably not. But... by the time we're done Lobotomy today, I doubt we'll be... The rest of today is pretty much just going to be us getting ready for like an finale. So... We're kind of just chilling at this point. Which I don't really mind that much. That's one of the nice parts about the Lobotomy. Get to talk for a while. How the fuck do you get Abno 100%? Ending? We don't have to. We can day 1 at day 45. Once we beat day 45, you're able to rewind back to day 1. Those are... I thought about making it so that you have to do day 46. We were just talking about that earlier. That way, like, maybe you have a bit of a challenge at the end of each run. But honestly, this is already ridiculous enough. So we decided otherwise. I just think 100% Abno dissolution is so much more interesting. Because otherwise, right, what is it? 100% abnormality dissolution is a lot more interesting to me because it forces us to at least interact with every abnormality, which means we're eventually going to have to take that fucking train that I hate, and we're eventually going to have to take White Knight. Honest to God, I say that about the... Where the fuck is this guy, by the way? I say that about the... There he is. The Claw, like, oh, what if we fought him to make the run harder? Honest to God, I still haven't backed down on the idea that White Knight is something that we're just going to have to do. Like, we have to fight White Knight, and we're not allowed to... Like, I could use one sin, but, like, White Knight has to be done all naturally. I can't day reset after the White Knight event, right? Which is, like, a little horrifying. Okay, and... So, we're either just going to pray to one sin and pray that nothing bad happens, or figure it out. Am I a bit quiet? Am I good now? Good now. But yeah, I just like the idea of having to interact with each abnormality in the facility at least once. I'm not including Apocalypse Bird in 100% dissolution, though. That is not included. Stay back. Stay back, everybody. Nice. Okay, everybody go home. The question is, do I stretch these days out so that these employees can be trained up more? Or do I kind of just call it, you know? That's what I'm wondering. Regardless, I'm going to have to use the bathroom after the stay room. That's kind of why I'm wondering if I just call. Honestly, I'm just going to call it for today. Like this day in Lobotomy, and then we'll do one more day. But let me get these works done because I have to use the bathroom. Are you doing Binah? I might do Hakma and then leave Binah. I might do Hakma now and then do Binah next run. And I really have to use that. Finish up your work result, goddammit. Okay. That's fine. Nobody's dead. I need to go use the bathroom. Give me 1 second. Okay, gamer. Let's look. Oh, he is here. I mean, fuck, dude. Like, if I just get him out of the way... Like, what if I just get rid of him? What if I get him out of the way? What if he's gone for good? Dunzo. Dunzo gone. right? And we don't do Hakma suppression. We don't do anything, right? We take the train, we just reset at day 45, and we move on with our lives. We all live happily ever afters, and life is good. What if we just do that? What if we just bum rush day 45 with this fucking train that I hate, and then just reset, and the next stream, we just start from day 1, and we restart it? I genuinely, that might be the play. That might be better than any Hakma suppression. That might be better than anything. That sounds so good. Come here. Fuck it. If I can avoid that goddamn train. Fuck it. Hi, Binah. Now that means I have to get through the next 3 days with that fucking train that I hate. Okay, gamers. Let's do this. I didn't even do the Hakma suppression, by the way. Actually, I should have the Hakma thing now, right? I don't think I had the Prudence one. Maybe. Train is a pretty good abno. I mean, yeah, I guess. The facility-wide heal is pretty good. It did clutch one starting practice. You are right. Okay. Expand the department to level 5. Complete the day with 8 or more Aleph Ego in possession. Which is easy. We already did that. What? Oh. What? Here, give me one. I really want to see the Clouded Monk weapon in action. So confused. Alright, genuinely, let's just bum rush this deck. Alright? Let's just show today as a test of how fucking fast can we lobotomy our corporation. Watch this shit. Because the longer we spend with this goddamn train that I hate, the longer life sucks. Okay, Atlas, go over there. Clouded Monk, we can do Sissu. Actually, you're probably better off doing Red Riding Hood and Mercenary. And Clouded Monk, I can send Dexter over to. Nothing there. Attachment work, John Eclipsical. Mountain of Smiling Bodies is a bit of a toss-up, but Genie, you just have such a high work success rate that I don't care. Making sure that you guys are good. We just fall over on this front. Censored, I'd really rather not work with if possible, but I think Brains could handle it. The Sanity Nuke means nothing if you're wearing the right gear. As for the rest of you, I'd rather not work with Star unless I'm absolutely certain, because that's when shit starts to go wrong. I mean, keep going, you know? Blackrock can go work up there. Estin can work right there. Judgment Bird had a good work result. Up here, King of Greed always works. There's not really much up there that I want to optimize. Genuinely, I think the thing about the next run is going to be making sure that, like, up here is, like, you know, actually useful. Making sure that I have good energy box production. Okay, let that go. Just let everybody get their work done, honestly. Do these count as interactions, by the way? Actually, I wanted to check. Okay. I just keep making you work until I research this fucker. I so can. Oh, and if we're almost done, we gotta go and make sure every single abno is researched. Gotta make sure every single one is fully researched. Small chance I fuck it up, you know? Okay. Go. Do that again so that you grab that. Alright. Fuck you and your ticket. Dude, you are not Mephistopheles. Fuck off. Okay. So, with that being said, We Can Change Anything is going to need a little bit of love coming up. We're going to need to send some nice, meaty sacrifices in the next few days, and we cannot forget that. But until then, let's get to work then. Atlas goes over there, and for attachment, John can work on that. And I mean, we kind of just keep the ball rolling, yeah? Like, at this rate, we're kind of chilling. We're doing just fine. Dude. Oh, yeah, we got to make sure that you're fully researched. Okay, let's do that real quick. Let's make sure that you get fully researched. And good. And go back in. 3 minutes of total use time. Goddamn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, keep going. I got a 209. I think I can do sub 2. Are you hitting the second windmill on your first try? Or the third windmill? Because, like, at that point, what are you really waiting for, you know? Or are you overshooting a little bit, maybe? Oh, you're doing find the box. Right. Yeah, I think sub 2's possible. What, do you just grab the crampons and then the pickaxes? Is that all you grab? Oh, yeah, that fucking train that I hate. Well, almost already forgot about it. Whew. Go away from me. There we go. All right, now you're max level researched. Portrait should be max level researched. Flesh idol is max level researched. Backwards clock is max level researched. Are you max level? You're not max level. Okay. So long as we use you once over the next 2 days. You're a max level research. You're a max level research. As long as all my items are max level research. Okay. My golf run is 1 minute. I'll get you, dude. Kind of annoying how I have to get good luck with goat RNG. They should be set paths, I thought. Or maybe not. You should realistically be able to skip the goats. So long as Nipple Nook isn't in the competition, you're good. You're chilling. Go work over on Blue Star. And again, we're still trying to get this done as fast as possible. Roland, what? Hi. I just watched him, like, slowly inch open my door very sadly. He said he won't submit because it'd be unfair. Makes sense, yeah. Workouts. Hell yeah, dude. Our workouts are, like, the most satisfying workouts to do. Gotta just, like, feel it everywhere. I used to do a lot of core workouts. We changed the music? I guess we could. So there's something else. That way poor Dero's ears can, like, live. What do I put on then? I don't know. We changed the music to Lobotomy Corp, but jammier. Lobotomy Corp, but jammier. That's not real. You lied to me. That's not a real video. You lied. You're a liar. Put on, like, Bruno OST. Wait, hang on. There you go. This is only Library of Runa battles. Also, why are you... There you go. I just have, like, some battles playing. I'm at the Olympus LCB check. Actually, sure. LCB checkup battle. Can I get, like, multiple of them? Can I get them on, like, a playlist? What's this one? Okay, hang on. What if I make a playlist? Save new playlist. These 3 Olympus songs. Okay, 1. And then 2. Okay. Then boom. Actually, hang on. Didn't Project Moon post their full thing, right? Can I do this and then go right here? Yeah, and then this will play all the way up to Hohenheim. Okay. Yeah, fuck with that. Alright, we ball. Anyway. Well, I mean, I guess we're just back to speedrunning, right? Frustrating the hell that I hate. Send you over there. I said send you over there. Send you over there. Dude, I gotta be careful. Because, like, imagine if the game crashed because it's fucking Lobotomy Corp. on like an important day in the Loblocke where like I'm losing. Or like I lost like employee. What do we even do that? I say throughout the entire run, we get one free crash. Like if the game crashes, like we just reset it even if everybody in the entire fucking facility died, right? Like we just suck it up, we just move on. Okay, unless everybody in the facility died. But like if we lost like 3 or 4 people and we were in like maybe a tough spot, like whatever. What's worse, memory leak, Photoshop's blueprints board or lob board? Honestly, probably the blueprints board. It's really bad. Now let's figure out what next week's stream schedule is going to be because I want to get blueprints on there. I'm kind of thinking next week's stream schedule is going to look like the Factorio stream, just to check it out, on Sunday. Then a blueprint stream on Wednesday. Debatably a what is it? Debatably a, oh no, I do still have audio in here as well. So it'll be probably Factorio Sunday, and let's say Loblocke Monday, Blueprints Wednesday, Loblocke Friday, Saturday. I really want to hammer in on Loblocke. Oh no, my game crashed. Oh guys, I auto-forward. Oh no. See, that's why like it's scary, because like, you know, what if people think I'm a sham, I'm a fraud, I'm a hack? You guys know me. They call me John Dishonest Eclipsical. My full name. A very dishonest guy. You have lied many times. You get it? Ooh, sorry. I think we got that. Honestly, grabbing Solemn Lament just to have like an ish early game thing for next time would be a good idea. First thing is that like 12 people will think you're a fraud. It's 12 people. Only 12 people calling me a fraud. I could live with that, but if it was 13, then I'd die. I'd keel over and like, explode on the spot. Is there even an end to this? Yes, there is. There is an end to the Loblocke. It is not infinite. We have pretty much the biggest facility you can get. We're just gonna have to do this all over again. But thankfully, run 2 is gonna be a lot faster because while we're still gonna have to train up employees, we're not gonna have to go through core suppression, which really helps. We're gonna be able to breeze through the early game. The problem of this time around is the early game was pretty tricky and had a lot of ups and downs. But now we have all the core suppression rules, which makes the early game a lot easier. End of the year, end of the Loblocke, which is first. Trying end of the Loblocke. I shouldn't have anything going on next week. I should have nothing, no new game releases, no nothing. Okay? If I limit myself to Factorio's the gimmick stream and then Blueprints, I can do 3 fucking Loblocke days, man. We're getting this done. That way we can move on to other stuff. There's half a drive to finish the Loblocke because I want to finish the Loblocke, and half to finish the Loblocke because I want to do other shit. December does have Canter 9. Oh, we got to finish it before then. You're right. Also, I will be doing a stream for the Railway 1 rerun. I've never done Railways before. Or, well, I've never done Railway 1. Railway 5 is the only experience I have with the Railway in this company. Dude, I really wish I could actually just get this shit done faster. Hurry the fuck up, gamers. Sure, go do that. Sure, go do that. That train that I hate. Minecraft thing? What, the server? Or what? Everyone was fine. Shame I didn't get under 120 turns, though. Oh, was there like a reward for that? Oh, that reminds me I need to do my Walpurgis stuff. I got a little bit of it done. I don't think I finished my mirror dungeon, sadly, because it is Wednesday. Or no, what am I talking about? We did our dungeon. Is it a server? Is it a stream? It's a server. I want to open like an actual server. That's more around winter break. Totally forgot to finish full ton in mine. Yeah, same thing here. Whatever, I'll live. It's because I started my mirror dungeon in class and then I never finished it. Alright, gamers. Distorted Hohenheim or Distorted Bamboo Haddock Kin? Who would you rather have to face? That's the real question. Which one's worse? Ridiculously annoying shield passive or... Oh no! Oh no, you got out! Oh no! I fucking beat his ass! Stop it. You have no responsibilities, bro. Fuck off. No, I'm going back to my jams. Fuck off. Stop it. Actually, I really like team energy, so I'm going to include that in the mix too. God damn it. Stop it. Okay, how's that train that I hate doing? Fine. Yeah, I'm just excited for the next Kanto for this. I'm starting to get into Season 6 drought. For me, it feels like Kanto 5 went on forever, but that's because we were actively playing Limbus the whole time. But so much other stuff has preoccupied my time that, like, hasn't really felt like the season's been that long, you know? You know, new Heathcliff High Show ID, guys. I'm so overwhelmingly excited. I feel like people are giving the Heathcliff a lot of flack for having the High Show ID. I at least think it's a fucking burn ID now, man. I don't think it's a single one. Bam, 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 bam. I think it's a good thing that you aren't paying attention to Limbus 24/7. That is true. Bam, bam, bam. I've taken a little bit of a break from mirror dungeons and whatnot just because, like, I need to, like, a detox. You can do other things than come back to peak. Exactly. Like, if I over peak myself, right, then the peak just becomes, like, the norm. And I think I got over peaked with Limbus for a little bit. And I'm okay with that. I can be excited for new Limbus releases, and then we ball with that. By the way, I really hope that, like, the viewing experience, like, doesn't suck because I'm perpetually zoomed out all the time. It's just that I know where everything is and what needs to be happening. So I just kind of know where I need to, like, be at all times. I'd imagine it doesn't help for people who aren't as familiar with the game, but alas. Okay. That... All right, let me let everyone finish their work. And then we finish the day. Don't worry, your eyes just glaze over. Yeah, it just happens. Oh, man, fucking train that I hate. See, we've done pretty good with the train. It was a sign from God. Sparing us from hell. Alright, and I think we are good. Nobody's dead. Everybody's up. On the up. Really good. Alright. And now this is where I was gonna end. But honestly, at this rate, right? Let me do this. Wait, what? We don't get the, we don't get architecture yet. Whatever. Doesn't have the moon bewitches man. In reality, it's the man that despairs in the moon. It's a good day today. Are you still shy today? What are you? Are you Parasite Tree? Because if so, I want you. I want you out of the way now. Okay. I'll ask her about the bucket. Tell me about the bucket, Binah. Tell me about the bucket. Oh, this one gets freaky. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's for... Wait, that's weird. Shit, so we don't get to use Parasite Tree then. I was kind of hoping we could. Odd. But I think that just means we get Parasite Tree when things happen. So, I mean, I guess, honestly, there isn't really a point to doing day 45, right? Complete the day with every abnormality currently within the facility at maximum observation level. So this is the final day that I guess... we'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay, let me, first off... we're gonna be feeding them. We're gonna be feeding the machine. The machine's gonna be fed, gamers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody say hello to Angelina, Halen, Melendez, Gabriella, and Paul. Our brave volunteers and or sacrifices for today's experiment. Okay. We'll all be getting Grinder, which is really funny, actually. I'll get a harvest, too. Say hello to our brave employees. We'll be going into the machine. Bam, 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 bam. Can we write all of their names? I guess. They have Angelina. Let me get the doc up. Where is it? Fine. Okay. Angelina. I'm going to say Angelina redacted on each of these deaths. Let's see. It was Angelina, Halen. Halen. I think that's what it is, right? Yep. Cause of death. Redacted. And then all the dead clerks lose gear. That's why I put low quality gear on them. I could just buy it all back. Gabriella. Dash redacted. Let's see. Paul will die from redacted. And then Melendez shall die from redacted. They will all be redacted. I guess while you guys get fucking redacted over there. Got this. Got this. Hey, you aren't making any energy. Wait, now we're making energy. Now we're making energy. Okay, okay. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Yes! Yes! More energy. Wait. Gamers, lock in. Hang on. I have an idea. Wait. What if, hear me out. What if I put them into you must be happy while they do it? I'm the thinker. Okay? Because then they have more health. Watch. I know it's redacted, but can we request freedom of information? No, we don't have that here. Bow, bow, bow. Nice. Look at that. Look at that HP increase. We'll survive so much longer. Okay. Info team. Let's get another over. And in the meantime, let's get that fucking train. Wait, could I use the train while they're in the thing? Wait, hang on. Hang on. Halen, get the fuck in there. Do I have enough time? I should have enough time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20. I gotta send him in. Yeah, I had to send him in. It would have been too bad. Oh, wait, shit. Hang on. You got that. Okay, you didn't got that. Oh, no. Halen's dead. Whatever. Okay, wait. Melendez, go back. Go back. Go back in. Okay. Okay, boop, 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 boop. Oh, I'm the goat. Holy fuck. Okay. Oh, they almost got all their time. Look at that. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, wait. When you're at like 3, when you just get to 3, with Melendez over, I think that's really funny. Really funny to just see if I can heal them mid-sacrifice. Okay. Okay. You guys keep doing that. I'm gonna let you guys do your Aleph work. Then Eston. Brain's got that. Blackrock, go work with you. Okay, now I'm gonna send you up there. Go, Melendez. Go. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, I have an eye on the express train all the way down there. Okay. Okay, and now we should have time. Train's down there. Fucking train that I hate. Okay. Okay, how are you looking? Okay, you're really far away. Getting closer. Okay. 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 Okay, okay, okay. No. John, go. Go, John, go. No, John, you fucked up. You fucked up, John. You threw. Alright, I don't really need to go out of my way to get those guys into the fucking machine. At this point, they just go in and perish. I don't care anymore. I wonder if they count for Army and Black Deaths. I genuinely don't know. People screaming in my living room. You guys don't hear that, right? I don't think so. My mic's pretty good at filtering out background noise. Pretty classic, though, for my life. Okay. So, I mean, we should have maximum observation level then, right? With you. Oh, we need to get that that stupid fruit that I hate. One final one. So are you done? So I don't need to send Paul in. Paul could live a long, fulfilling life with no repercussions. Paul could live a very happy life. A very happy and long life. Okay, hang on. First things first, I need to go around and make sure that everything in this facility is max observation level. You are observation level 4. Observation level 4. Clouded Monk is observation level 4. Funeral is observation level 4. You're observation level 4. You're observation level 4. I don't know. I just don't trust anything, you know? Let me go back. All the way back. You're fine. You're okay. You're fine. You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Because I'm pretty sure it should say 1 when I have it all. But I don't know. Maybe there's something that I haven't done it on that I kind of just forgot about, right? Okay. Like, what about crumbling armor? Hey, you're good. Right about you're good. Shout out of the galaxy. You're good for your armor. All right, true. I need to get all my armor from you back. Thanks. Little Prince, you're good. You must be happy. You're good. King of Greed, you're good. Scarecrow, you're good. Onsen is not good. I didn't have Onsen fully researched. What? Wait, that's funny as fuck, actually. How? Okay, who the fuck looked at his escape info? That's really funny. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so honestly, let's just get to work with everything then. Huh? I mean, hell, even if they're like kind of a little bit shittier, right? Like we could just go send people to work with them. Why not? Like, hey, fuck it. If it works, it works. Good. Then Atlas over there. And Richard Nixon over there. Yeah, no, I mean, we're chilling. Let's get through this. First reset of the law block is big. That's big news. Genuinely. That is a massive step towards the right direction. But also a massive step towards shit potentially going wrong. Which is equally as scary. Because with a new facility comes new abnormalities that I didn't take before. That are going to come with their own slew of bullshit and annoyance. Because right now I have like this locked in muscle memory for this facility, right? That just like sticks with me and I like remember everything. But how many streams has it been? At least 3. Okay, we get that. We're good. Okay, we get you. My game is starting to lag a little bit. So in classic Lobotomy Corp fashion, I gotta be a little scared. I'd really rather not redo this day personally. Okay. Grab that. Grab that. Having Queen of Hatred in the mix will be fun. We have some fun abnormalities for next time. Very, very spooked and scared. Between Parasite Tree to Queen of Hatred to probably some others that I'm not even thinking of off the top of my head. We're going to have a couple that are going to drive me up the wall. We'll have Punishing Bird, we'll have Big Bird. We will have to take Big Bird, which is worth noting. Maybe it's something we try to avoid doing until Binah. I might start allowing memory repos for next run. Just because I feel like I don't know if I want to do 3 whole runs of Lobotomy Corp. So if I can avoid it, you know, that'd be pretty nice. Thing is, next run's also the one we have to take White Knight. So memory repoing White Knight might be nice. And we'll have to make sure we have our White Knight sacrifices ready. Because White Knight will be fed many sacrifices. I'm trying to get through today as fast as possible. Speedrun this shit, any percentage. One other game I want to play at some point is Mega Bunk. Just kind of thought of it off the top of my head. The stream game that I just think would also be like a good one-off. I don't think it's something I'd play more than once. But just because I like my roguelikes. And the game seems kind of roguelike core. But also kind of just like number slop core. And we'll see. Okay, Atlas, go over there. Hit that. Dude, like having this train gun is so nice. Also, having Binah here to make sure that I have everything max level observation is very nice. Because I probably would have forgotten. I would have like missed one sin. You're fine, brain. You're good. Okay. And I think now it's just a matter of we ball, right? You don't get mad at normal work results, do you? You don't get mad at all with them, right? There's not even like a no. Okay. Let me. What's your condition? Is it 4 or lower? Lower than level 4. Justice. Okay. Dude, I would, like, kill to go back in time and see my reactions to, like, some of these first abnormalities. Like, nothing there. Whew. I'm so sad I don't have the original Lobotomy Corp VODs. I only have, like, some of the late ones. That's it. Would have been really funny. Okay. It's honestly a miracle how nothing bad with nothing there has happened. Nothing there. Honestly, a lot of the abnormalities. I think I really like the way that Lob Corp is designed and balanced in the fact where obviously there's the stupid annoying RNG with like breaching and whatnot. But genuinely, I just really like how the Lob Corp like creates all the abnormalities where if you're smart enough, you don't like get fucked over by the game. Serena, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great stream. What were you up to? But anyway, what I was saying, like, I don't know. Lobotomy Corp just has a really good philosophy of if you know like how nothing there works, you're fine. You're good. Like you have the right stat requirements. You're chilling. Like okay. And I think that's really good game design. Just finished Dispatch. I haven't played it yet. I will be doing it on Friday. Hope you guys are having fun. We're just about wrapped up with a big stage in this challenge we've been doing. We're about to run it all back and try again with a whole different crew of critters around here. Excited for you to finish it? I'm very excited to finish it. It's either going to be before or after DBD on Friday. It depends on if I even do DBD Friday. We'll see. Because, I mean, it depends on if I win the tournament. Poor Eclipse can't play till Friday. I could play it right now, but according to popular demand, I'm kind of a little peer pressured to not do it till Friday. According to quite a few people, they want me to do it Friday. So you know how it goes. That's crazy though. Like I kind of forget like it's gonna be the final episode, dude. Like, oh, I'm excited. Would you say, I will ask Serena, would you say that they were longer than the average episode? Like, would you say that it took a little bit longer than, like, episodes, like, let's say 5 and 6? Or would you say they were about on par with length? Also, Flower Power, thank you so much for the follow. Doesn't seem like it. So it seems like they are longer or aren't longer. I mean, they have said they're interested in going for a season 2. I don't know if the story ends off in a spot where it looks like you could be set up for a season 2, but we'll see. Mine was because during Dispatch Part 1, I had a bug, so I had to replay 20 minutes. Oh, that blows. Takers. Also, hi, PNG. I mean, we're almost done with the day. I can probably just, like, go work with you. Go work with you. Sorry about the length for people who have no bugs. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that much. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm curious as to how they'll end it off in 2 episodes, but with any luck, it seems that people do want more of it, so I hope they do make more. I think Dispatch can very much be an example for, like, I feel like there's, like, Telltale games, right? Like the types of games that they make, those, like, story, choose your, like, whatever games. I feel like they've kind of, like, fallen out of, like, mainstream. And I'm hoping Dispatch kind of, like, brings a new light to it. Where, like, you know, maybe we'll start seeing a few more. And specifically more of Dispatch. They'll probably make more because who doesn't love money? Fair. Ruth Nuke. I love money. Why? I was really happy when Jorker gifted me Factorio today. Because Factorio, the reason I haven't bought it is because Factorio is one of the few games out there where you actually have to pay full price for it and it doesn't go on sale. Factorio has never once gone on sale on Steam. If anything, the price has only gone up as they've added content, which I don't even say is a complaint. Like, honestly, fair. Like, do your thing. Like, that's fine. It's only $35 still. But I'm really excited because happy. Minecraft Story Mode Season 3? True. I've actually played Minecraft Story. I don't really know much about Season. Gotta stop following around then. Superhero villain story is evergreen. So many possibilities. Can milk it a bit. It's really interesting how Dispatch kind of that like the edgy superhero genre isn't like dying out, and how if anything people are liking it more. Like, because people were worried for. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Dude, it's the final day. It's the final fucking day. Dude, just for fun. Just for fun. Dude, get the fuck out of my facility. Get that goddamn train out of my facility right now. Get out of the way, everybody. Shoo. Shoo. Be gone. Be gone. Man, that it gets one in on us. True. Move, move, move. Clear the way. Clerk lives matter. Be gone. Go to the void. Fuck. Dude, not even close. Get out of here. Get out of here, you old bum. Get the hell out of here. Have a good one, Serena. I'll take a hydrate. Well, there goes that fucker that I hate. God. What was that? The train that if you don't click on this every 2 minutes, runs through your facility and, like, can just kill half your guys if you're not careful. I got lucky, to say the least. Holy fuck. That fucking train that I hate, dude. Alright, let's send it off. Alright. And workday completed. 4 dead. Oh, right, because they all got sacrificed. Woo! Alright. Okay. Alright. I feel bad. PNG just got here, and I'm probably going to be ending. The time is upon you. Nuh-uh. Whew. Probe her head. Probe it. Bye, Binah. Yeah, there was lore there. I'll play DBD. I don't think Claudia's home from work yet. I don't think I can. Claudia probably won't be home from work for a little bit. Time to throw it all away except for some info. Lobotomy Corp isn't responding! Wait a second. Hang on, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, you sly bastard. There we go. Jesus Christ. Suppress the core of Binah. Ooh. Okay. Technically speaking, couldn't I do Binah and just reset? Fuck. There's no... No, I can't. I can't. I can't. If everyone dies, you got reset? I guess. Fuck. He could, Brains. He could. Dude, I could not do that. The first wave's gonna fucking breach Army in Black, who doesn't even suscept himself to backwards clock. He doesn't even fuck with backwards clock. I'd be fucked. No. No. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck no. Fuck you. Get out of here. No. Nuh-uh. No siree, Bob. Fuck off. No. Nuh-uh. Nada. Nada. Not even a good college try. No. Just because, look, I do it if I could reset afterwards. But per the rules of what I'm doing. Oh, wait. I just thought of something. So I said I got 1 retry for mid-layer suppressions, 2 for lower layers, and then 1 for upper layer, or none for upper layers. And then there's, I think, 3 spread across like the final days or whatever. So what happens to that bonus try? We never had to retry on any of these days. What does that mean? Nothing? I get nothing? Do I just get nothing from it? Okay, but hear me out. What if I said those could carry over, right? And then we tried to do Binah, and if everything immediately goes to shit, we just day 1 and say that's the reset from the middle layer, and then we move on with our lives. What about that? Just for funsies. Just for funsies. Just for silly goofs and gaffs. Sure? Just for goofs and gaffs. Honestly, I think it'd be fun to pit this facility against Binah. It's going away anyway, right? So, if we manage to beat it, fuck yeah, dude. You know? If we don't manage to beat it, then I'd say that's our reward for not having to retry on any of the middle layer days. Sure. Why not? I guess. All right. We're giving it our all. So we got a lot of guys over here with not the world's best stat. They've seen better days, to say the least. Richard Nixon, you're going up. And so how's the stream? Well, for funsies, we're about to try one of the hardest hurdles of this entire challenge. Relatively consequence-free because of rules that I have in place. But, you know, Femboy Aim Trainer, get your fucking movement up, man. Lock in. Okay. Well. Sorry, but I'm voting no. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I need to look through my fucking notes, dude. I need to look through my fucking notes. I need to look through my notes. Hang on, fuck. Okay. Because I'm technically classifying this as a try. Like, this is a Binah attempt. I could have technically said that this carries over into next run, right? So let's look at our Binah notes. Right away, execute all possible clerks. If you have breaching abnos, since you'll get fucked otherwise. Very important to have backwards clock, can essentially skip phase 2. If you breeze through too quickly, employees literally won't have enough time to heal from the last phase such work, making the black damage at the start of each phase potentially fatal. Black damage for each phase can stack. Don't group people together, especially those attacking Binah on phase shift. Phase 1. Oh my fucking god, I have a lot of notes. Phase 1, 5 golds, 5 fog. Sends Aleph to deal with her. During phase change, send everybody back to another room so they don't get quad doinked. Phase 2, backwards clock is essentially required for this, otherwise hell breaks loose. Basically the same as phase 1, just make sure backwards clock is prepped, don't forget. Phase 3, pray. Pray that good abnormalities are melting down. Basically every Aleph in the facility should be on Binah. Dodge as needed once pillars are down. You have to one cycle her or you are fucked pretty much, unless you don't have breach on death abnos. All right. So, it's worth noting that around here, Army and Black's the only one I really have to worry about, right? So, what I should do is probably restart my game. What I should probably do is restart my game, considering it almost crashed last time. My game just crashed. My game just crashed when I hit quit game. Oh, no, wait, I quit the fucking game. Right, I thought I hit return to main menu. Never mind. My bad. My bad. Okay. Lobotomy Corp. I waited for people to throw away points on no. How many people voted on no? 2,000 Dilla. 2,000 Dilla. All right. We will crash and we shall burn. Crash and burn, baby. Let's do this. Force suppression. Oh, I gotta redo all my shit. Okay. So, I'm gonna put a lot of my Alice in disciplinary. I'm gonna put a lot of my Alice just close by to Binah. Right? Well, probably not entirely. But, you know. Richard Nixon, what are you doing? Where are you going? Richard Nixon, lock in. Over there. Okay. You know what? No. You know, you guys are fine. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Make sure they're at least tanky enough to like survive some shit. Okay, Paul. Go. You know what, Paul? Fine. Fine, you can fucking stay, dude. You can stay. You're supposed to be a blood sacrifice, all right? Written for upper layer management. Tom will be a... Okay. Go. Let's do this. Good morning. All right. Here's how we game. I don't know what the fuck that says. I'm gonna say English fish only. Fish only. Gotcha. Okay. Anyway, hi Binah. Hello. I'm gonna take a screenshot of you for fun. Binah. Okay. So. Backwards clock. Tom. Go up there. You're going to be the one winding backwards clock at the start here. We need to have that prep for phase 2. Otherwise, we are fucked. Next, we're going to need our Alice to start moving their way towards Binah, but not too close to Binah. So that elevator is probably going to be the best place. That way we can move them all in to gank her ass when she's done. So I'm going to need to take this time to take all of my like high-level Alice. Not like Femboy Aim Trainer is going to stay away. And so are others. Femboy Aim Trainer, you can join the party. Why the fuck not? But I need other people to stay behind to make sure that I have people to manage the abnormalities. So Brains, you're also going to go over there. And then you guys can stay over there. Since you are all going to go over here to the elevator. And then I'm going to have Richard Nixon go down there to help with anything that breaches down here. From there, we're going to take, you guys all just sit there and do your thing. I don't really mind. Honestly, you're goated enough that you can go fight Binah. Now, from here, it's pretty much just fucking pray. Hey. All right. So, we have the first wave of stuff happening. So, okay, Clouded Monk is Meltdown of the Gold. So, from there, John Jeans, go deal with that. Moving on is another Meltdown of Gold right there from Blue Star. That is going to be most properly dealt with probably by Richard fucking Nixon. Brains are going to have to stay behind for now. I need you to deal with Censored. And then Dreaming Current can be dealt with by one of these dudes. And then Army in Pink can be dealt with by Eston, because they're not going to be that high of a damage dealer. They're more long range. That's their goal. Joshua will deal with Child of the Galaxy, while Spider-Bud can be dealt with by somebody else. Then Good. That fucking Scarecrow that I hate is going to breach. So I'm going to move Rin up there so that they can deal with the Scarecrow the moment they're done. Rin will work with the Scarecrow. Then for you, Fuck, you might breach, though. That's a problem. We're gonna lose our music for a sec. And then, okay, that's fine. Rin will still deal with that. Scorched Girl, Void Dream. We'll get our second warning back soon enough, don't worry. It's just while we're paused, we don't get our second warning. Okay, Cerno, we'll do that. Okay, and now so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. Okay, so there's 12. There's 6 of each. Okay, and now it comes down to making sure that we don't immediately suffer a bad breach due to clerk deaths. So you guys go. You guys will be fine. These clerks will be fine. These clerks shan't be fine. You guys are also fucking grouped up. Then I'm just gonna kill some of you. God, it's so quiet. So nice and quiet. Ugh. Go over there for now. Okay. No one's over there. Be careful. Roland might walk into that. How are things going in here? That's a lot of fucking clerks, dude. That's a lot of fucking clerks. Okay. Okay, go away. And then... it's so quiet. So deafeningly quiet. Okay. That shouldn't hit Dexter. Okay. Take that. Okay, now we have some of them going away. Okay, that helps a lot, actually. I can tell who is definitely going to get hit and who is not definitely going to get hit. Good, good, good. 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 Not so good. I paused at, like, the perfect time. I'm sure these guys are fine, probably. You guys are dead. You guys are also dead. I wasn't sure if you guys were actually dead, but you guys are dead. And then, why are you not going to that? Great! Alright. Lock in, gamers. Okay, can I have my second warning back, gamers? Thanks. Okay, so as for how everything's going right now, make sure that she does not get stunned between fucking things. It has happened before. I will not let that happen now. Meltdowns of the Dark Fog should be dealt with soon. I'm very scared of you. Oh, wait, she's down. She's down. Okay, go. Okay. Good. Good. She is stunned. She is vulnerable. Okay, Aleph, fucking go. Just go. Go. Okay. Backwards clocks start winding while this is happening. Okay. Keep an eye on her when she gets back up. Yep, fucking wind harder. Wind harder. Crank that shit. Okay. Now move out of the fucking way. Okay. We have a very limited amount of time to get this shit working. Okay. Okay. Make sure they don't get, like, quad-doinked. You guys are probably fine. Okay. Okay. Fuck, these waves are gonna breach shit if I'm not careful. So maybe I just let that happen. Maybe I just let it happen, you know? And then keep a few of these just for an emergency. Buddy, you need to move. No, you're fucked, pal. Okay. Maybe not enough dying. Who knows? Fuck, Binah's already moving. He's on the fucking schmove. Wait, did that not breach my Alephs? My god, it didn't. Okay. And now immediately, Tom, go back in there. This should be enough Alephs, but I need more. This is not enough. Honestly, fuck you. You'll die. I need every Aleph that I can possibly muster on Binah right now. Brains is still working with censored. Not a good work. I need to send in more people. I'm scared. I'm scared for the finale. Like, from the records team? Go. Okay. My records team employee should have this. And they're going for Binah right now. Slow her down. Okay. Train. That's a really good point. Not a worry. Okay. Okay. Nice! Okay. Now, keep that going. Keep that going. We're not completely in the clear here yet. Now, what do we want? What do we want now? What do we want now? Somebody to get that train soon would be good. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, lock in, gamers. Lock in! Go. Go. Genuinely that fucking train that I hate, man. I'm gonna run Partly Cloudy. Partly Cloudy, you're gonna be the runner right now. Okay, you're getting down to the express train. Fuck yeah, I actually need somebody down there in case something bad happens. Okay. Now we need to make sure that there is a solid spread of people going to various places right now. Because we do not get to do anything here. Okay. Lock in, gamers. Okay, now everybody go back. Go back. Okay. Somebody go. I don't even fucking care at this point. Partly Cloudy's on his way. Somebody's down here. Go right there. I don't even care if instinct work isn't the right way to go about it. Genie, go. Der Freischütz is you. And Blue Star is going to be you. I don't even fucking care if they breach. You are going to be you. And then, someone go grab that. Somebody go grab Child of the Galaxy. And then, is there anything else? Is there anything else? Partly Cloudy. From Central Command. Go. Go to that. We got them all, right? We got them all? Okay. And now we need Binah. Okay, but she needs to fucking slow the hell down. Okay? If this happens again, we're boned. We're boned. We're like quadruple, quintuple, quintuple boned. Go! Okay, go a little bit in front of her. Now go back. Get her while she's walking. God damn it. Go! Go! Don't care. I 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 don't care if half my employees just fucking died. Come on! Come on! It's just that fucking easy! Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy fuck! Okay! Okay! Alright! Who died? That's a great question. Dexter, Casey, John. Oh my fucking god! Oh. Okay! Okay! Alright, yes, that was very squelchy. Oh, I think you lose. We'll check tomorrow. We'll fucking check tomorrow. Oh my god! Oh my god! We're good! We live! We're done! We killed her! Okay! 5 dead, only 5! Fuck, dude! Let me get at least part of an obituary done for these fucking brave soldiers who have laid down their lives. Dexter, Binah, obliteration. Casey, Binah, obliteration. And then, by the way, it is worth noting that this isn't even the worst of it. We do still have to do day 49, which will probably be worse. And we still have to do White Knight, which also isn't fun. So this is, honestly, getting Binah out of the way is just like, I would say Binah is like the midpoint, right? I would say she is our 3rd hardest hurdle. I would say White Knight is going to be up there. And honestly, the gauntlet of day 46 to 49 is going to be hell on earth. Because if anybody dies, we cannot fuck up any of those days. Tom and Gimme Along, or whatever the fuck that is, are the other two. Thank you. But genuinely, honest to God, that last bit is gonna be the big fight. Fuck, I'm just thinking for the video how I'm gonna frame this. Like, it's rough, but honestly, no day resets used so far. That's pretty good. Honestly, I might establish like a new like stretch goal of don't reset once, you know? The play bar's blocking it. Blocking what? Also, Brains, you are alive. You can see you right there, fighting valiantly. Okay. Yes. I cannot believe that shit for a second, dude. Oh my God. Honestly, that's gonna be my stretch goal. Like, I don't fucking know which thing takes over. Got a gear anyway. I'm gonna have a stretch goal of like, just. It's like some kind of apocalypse. It's like some kind of H Corp. No way. Two best companions: Silence and the Metallic Son of Orange Hair. Ishmael. I would actually read through this real quick. Have I read through this? Yeah. Information for some orange-haired girl. Who's the orange-haired girl who she had to receive information from? I don't know. Kind of curious. Holy shit. Oh, hot. I thought that was H Corp. Hello. Yes, this is like some kind of a Lobotomy Corporation. Hello, Albert A. and bitchhead. Don't care. I do not care. All right. I'll do my best. Oh, so this is okay. This is the day 46. No, I won't turn back. Fuck you. Fuck you, Hakma. Hack my balls. 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 Yeah, fuck you. I won't stop. Fuck you. Hack my balls. All right. Obviously, this is not where we. Goddamn. Okay. That's crazy that we've gotten 80% seed of light in just this. Holy fuck. I genuinely impulse Binah fight like was ridiculous. Ego will not be lost or destroyed when the wielder dies. And this will be so good going forward. Going forward, this genuinely will make the next run so much different. Like, if we didn't have that, the next run would be so much harder. But because of this, I kind of want to try to fight White Knight now. Genuinely, I kind of want to try. There's a lot I want to do now. But for now, let me make sure I have all my Aleph gear. We lost a Mimicry back there. We lost a couple things. We lost a Smile back there. Like, phew. We did not go down without a fight. Okay, none of you. So long as I make sure I have all my Wows and Alephs. Yep, we lost a Sound of a Star. Didn't lose a Sensor. Didn't lose a Freischutz. I need to do a day 46 just for gear. Nah, that's fine. I had enough on the back burner. Enough stuff hanging out. Or does the gear not save if I buy it all now? Ooh. Seems like you're missing some. Ones that don't really matter, like Solemn Lament. The problem is, if I go back now, do I actually save all the gear? Enter the day, then restart for it to save? I think we can accept that. I think that's an acceptable restart. I think that's just a game gimmick. I think I have to rewind to memory repository, but we'll be fine. We got Clouded Monk. We got you. We got everything we want for you. All right. And I think all the Alephs are good. Yep, you're all chilling. Everything's good. We got it all. Everything we need. All right. Let's say one last goodbye to this facility, shall we? Because this has been one hell of a fucking run. Oh, so it was, we had Queen Bee here, which is interesting. And then we have, yeah, the piano. I can't reflect with second warning playing. But, I mean, we've gotten a lot of abnos out of the way, man. Like, a lot of abnos. Express Train from Hell and Nameless Fetus being gone right at the end is ridiculous. Having Judgment Bird's gear permanently, United Despair's gear permanently, MOSB, nothing there, Censored, Blue Star, all of that permanently is ridiculous. Army in Black. The next run is going to be really dedicated to taking care of those annoying abnos. 100%. And honestly, I might try to build the run to get us, like, finished then and there. But we're going to have White Knight ahead of us. We're going to have that fucking bird that I hate. We're going to have a lot. We're going to have Queen of Hatred. So we're not quite done. Because remember, if we just so happen on, like, day 3 of the run to lose all of our employees because we're an idiot on the next time around, it's over. We're done. Like, we have to be careful in the next area. So, like, ugh. That's scary. Like, really scary. But I think for now, I think if we rewind to memory repository, this should allow us to keep all of our stuff, which is what I want. So long as that exists, we'll be fine. Rewind to memory. That's all I ask. This is fine. This is allowed. I allow this. Game doesn't save it if you buy it before. But so now I realistically should have all of our stuff. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Hello, Nipple Nick. And now, turn to the main menu. Partly cloudy home from work yet, Nipple Nick? Where's that guy? I'm gonna hit first day. Cool. New game with the current abnormality observation level. Let's do it. Ever since Secret of the Mimic, I've had that. I had. Which one? But the one from the beginning. Welcome, X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. He's leaving now and working for 3 hours. All right. It's 11. Goddamn. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten Notebook. We're back, man. So that all went by so fucking fast. Like, I haven't even had time to take it in, dude. Like, that was so quick. But, like, Binah being beat is crazy. Now it's a new facility, a new slew of stuff to learn, and a lot of copium and hopium. Also, prediction. Believers. Oh, my believers. All right. Let's take a peek, shall we? God. And there we go. God. Someone should have thrown in 2K earlier on. No? Well, you should just be awesome. All right. Ramirez, our first employee. But we will also make... Wait, can you send me mayors? We'll have our first real employee be mayors. An employee that we made at the end of stream one day who didn't save, who Oipug does deserve to have back. Next time, I will be bringing back the redeem for you guys to create your own nuggets. You guys will be able to do that. But if you could link me to that, that'll be peak, Oipug. Appreciate that. But I'll wait a sec. I shall wait a minute. My God. I'm waiting. I'm going to do the first day. I'll do the first day so that it's done. Okay, there we go. I got it. I got it. All right. Let's see. Back hair. 11. Boom, boom. This one, that. Normal eyes, 33. Regular brows, 9. Regular mouth, 4. Combat mouth, 1. Combat brows, 6. Panic eyes, 5. Dead eyes, 1. Panic brows, that. And then that should be it. I really like the expressions. He's just so sad. So sad. And don't forget the name, of course. And then that should be it. That should be all of it. I think I got it all. Looks about right. All right. Hire that. Dude, he does have the Aga face. And here we are, our new Lobotomy Corporation. Look at her. Look at her. She'll go on to be the John Lobotomy of this corporation. All right. Let's get the day done and dusted, shall we? All right. Dude, let's execute this fucking guy. Get some work done there. Let's rabbits this department right off rip. That would, by technicality, be the end of the lob block. We'd be done. We'd be donezo. Dunzerino. Okay? Dude, and she even gets the perfect work result. Look at that. All right, let's grab our first abnormality and let's call it. I mean, we're chilling, man. We're doing good. I really need to upload the VODs for this. That fucking bird that I hate. Actually, that fucking bird that I hate would probably be good to get so high up, right? Wouldn't that be a good idea? That way he's away from everything else. That fucking bird that I hate. All right, let's face that fear, baby. All right. Okay. We'll make more another time. I think. New facility, new meat. I'm hoping next time we can get to like day 20. Just like any percent that shit, you know? We do got to make sure that we're building up these characters and they're not dying, but let me go back to the menu. Let's call it for today and let's ball. Okay. All right. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I cannot believe the sheer amount of progress we made today. The Chesed Suppression into the Binah Suppression is crazy. I feel so much better. Genuinely having Binah looming over me and the fact that if I lost any of my gear, it would have been gone forever in the second run would have been ridiculous. It would have been fucking awful. But we didn't, so life is good. So with that being said, we will be live again tomorrow and probably Friday and maybe Saturday. Or maybe not Friday and then maybe Saturday. Well, we will be live Friday no matter what. But why were you lied to? What? But yeah, so we've made good progress. And honestly, like I keep thinking to myself, like, fuck, dude, this shit sucks narratively, man. Like, we're winning too hard. But honestly, we had our close moments, and I feel like I fucking earned my spot to get here, man. I've earned this shit. Okay. I came back for dispatch. Okay, well, look, if you're wondering why we're not dispatching, because we had a 25 to 75% vote in favor of not doing dispatch today. So unfortunately, we don't get to do that. What 5 months worth of practice does to a man, I'm happy. I'm you know, this is fine. So we'll see where it goes from here. But honestly, like, I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, the only way that, like, you know, something bad happens is if the run ends. So, like, what am I praying for the run to end? Like, I don't know. But whatever. So I'll be live again tomorrow, probably later, like 4-ish again. Because I have class and then I need to come home and then I'll be here for the tournament. Our slot isn't until 5:15 EST anyway, so we'll be fine. But yeah, so until then, thank you all so much for tuning in. Bear with me for the lob block because I know there's actually like a very small lob block audience here, but I enjoy the lob block and I hope you guys do too. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a great night, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Adios.